Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, where's my pngtuber? Where's my pngtuber? Did that crash too? Oh my god. You guys can't even see me right now. Oh wow. This is a great start. Also, hi, Lisa Bar. How you doing? Hold on. Hold on. I didn't realize Viatitude crashed too. That was weird. What just happened? It's like I can still hear Numi. Sometimes I can still hear her voice. Ah, that's the wrong one. It was the right one when it crashed. It's crazy. Yeah, that was really weird what just happened, and I will talk about it just a second. Because I don't know what the heck happened. Also, you may see we're not on the loading screen. We're actually in the game, and I think the crash was because of Dragon Age. So it wasn't OBS, it wasn't Viatitube. I think it was Dragon Age that did that crash just now. So, Bobbert stream. Yeah. But let me check everything else real quick because that was a little freaky. It looks good there. Looks good there. Also, everything's updated or switched, not because of me, but because of other things, and it's like freaking me out a little bit. Like, Twitch now has these other things up top, horizontal and vertical, which I guess is helpful, but is weird. I'm not used to seeing that there. And then Mix It Up, updated, and everything of that changed. That's different. That's not what it was before. At least the icons are, yeah, oh god, it's weird. It's different. I'm not used to that. So then that's freaking me out a little bit. Ugh, things are just happening. Okay. I think we're okay. But that was weird. I was literally getting ready to press, like, go to the next scene, and it was, my whole screen went back, and I got the Windows thing, like, yeah, I usually get sometimes when I disconnect something. But then instead of anything happening, OBS crashed, Viatitude crashed, and then Dragon Age crashed. But then it was like, your graphics driver isn't here anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I just had you up and you were fine. There's been nothing happened to my graphics driver, whatever, graphics card. Everything's as it was and should be.
Your worship.
So, I don't know what's up with that. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. I decided not to wait in the opening screen and we're just right into the game.
How is the running today?
So
Excellent.
yeah,
Save the feet and
wild.
legs.
Hopefully, I've gotten so off topic. My whole spiel. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Numi Bloom. Just a free-floating star lady here for a good time, possible patron time. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Fingers crossed we suffer no more errors. Huh? There's that bonfire going over there. But we're back with Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't know what we're doing today exactly. Probably, I don't know if we got more companion stuff or just more main plot stuff. I'm thinking it's gonna be more main plot stuff today. But that's what we'll get into. Last time on, we just finished up what Pride had wrought, the thing with the Well of Sorrows. I did not drink it. Morgan drank it. I didn't think it was a great idea, but she wanted to go for it. And what am I if not a supportive bestie, you know? So, she drank, and now she wants to talk to me. And that's where we left off. But, as always, please let me know if I'm too loud, if the game's too loud, or vice versa, or in each other's way, because if you don't want to harm your sweet little baby eardrums, that'd be unfortunate all around. And yeah, what's up with you guys? What's up with you guys? Just standing around, watching this fire? Okay. Okay. You want a nug squeak? I'll give it to you. I think we all need a nug squeak to move past this panic I felt. So here you go. Bobbert, say your words of wisdom to the people. Can he sing me happy birthday? Is it your birthday? Happy birthday if it is, Wolf. Unless it's not, in which case, happy unbirthday. I tried my best. I tried my best. Bobbert's not got a great singing voice. I never said I was musically talented. Okay. Oh, God, the shenanigans. Lizette? What are you guys doing just standing around? Don't you guys got something to do? Guess not. I don't think I need to talk to my companions again just yet, but we can... Oh, no. Let's go to the war table first, actually. Let's do that before we go speak with Morgan. Always go to the war table, guys. Let's see what's going on here. I think we're just about finished up with war table stuff, to be honest. Here we go. Summon the War Council. No Fallout 2, traitor. It's Dragon Age Day. Also, hi, Tail. You missed the drama that just happened. You missed it. Stuff happened. It was a little crazy. Oh, here we go. Research the Well of Sorrows. Drama. Stream was being mean to me, Tail. Everything crashed.
We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Everything crashed. And it made me sad. And I was like, why did this happen? And I blame Dragon Age Inquisition. I think Dragon Age is what did it. It crashed everything for no reason. I am here for the stability. Thank you for stabilizing my stream, Luptail. I appreciate it. Now, if anything goes wrong, I know it's your fault. God. Okay. Research the Well of Sorrows. Inquisitor, I must take over our investigation into the Well of Sorrows. Dozens of antiquarians and historians are begging us for the results. There have been several attempts to steal our research. While we have nothing conclusive, the research has proven useful in negotiations with interested scholars, and we should guard it accordingly. Liliana. Ooh, okay. If anything goes wrong, you know I've all stepped away. Okay, I see how it is. It's not your fault if anything goes wrong. It's just because you weren't here. Okay. Bring Samson to Skyhall for judgment. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Inquisitor Adar, we have secured Samson in the holding pens, your worship. He's not said much. We'll bring out the villain for judgment at your pleasure. Jailer Blith. Not so Bonnie Sims. I am told that a dedicated blade entered the caves near Valshavin, and the next morning a young woman woke to find her captor simply gone. It appears that a certain noble family in Valshavin sent thanks to our own Bonnie Sims, assuming it was her action that freed the girl. Bonnie Sims has relayed their gratitude to us on their behalf, and consider the matter well closed. Liliana. Okay. Gowler. It's an old Englishy way of saying jailer. Okay, let's make sure I have everything completed then. That's done. Yes. Done, yes. That's resources. Okay. Resources. Done. Okay, I think we're all done over here on this side. Let's go check for Relden. Completed. Resources. Completed. Resources. Completed. Resources. Okay. Oh my god. For once, I think we're done with the war table, guys. I don't think there's anything else to do besides resource stuff. Which I can send my guys on. Sure. Might as well go do something.
Inquisitor.
Go do something.
Inquisitor.
Gather metals. Yeah, here. There you go. Yeah, you guys get to work doing stuff. That's crazy. I've never been caught up with the war table before. You did it! You finished the war table! That's a wild place to be, honestly. I did not... I didn't think I'd ever get there. Okay, let's save. Also, hi, Stardance. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing decently. We had a little bit of scuff at the start of stream, but I think we're doing okay now. Oh, we gotta judge Samson, don't we? Ugh, I never doubted you. You doubted me the whole time. Oh, this is my updated throne. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've not sat in it yet. Okay, let's go judge a man. You guys feeling judgy?
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, General to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Had a good start to the weekend. Got some sushi for lunch. Ooh, kind of sushi. I could go on my sushi spiel, but I feel like you guys have already heard it. The breakdown is I'm not a fan of raw fish, but I like the idea of sushi, but I can't bring myself to eat raw fish. So anytime we get sushi, I had to get like one that has tempura in it, or one of the vegetable ones, or the local. I say local, it's like 45 minutes away. It's the closest one. They have a sweet potato sushi roll, and that thing is so fire. I love that thing so much. It's honestly the best. Just maki, avocado, tuna, surimi. I don't think I know what surimi is. And cucumber. Concabre. Sounds good. I hope you enjoyed a fantabulous lunch. What are we gonna say here? Serious matter, too valuable kill, really don't worry. It's a serious matter. Let's be serious about this. This is a serious situation.
Judging him will affect as many as his crimes. I won't take it lightly.
The red lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does.
Fake crap. Okay.
Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was after the Chantry burned away their minds?
Yeah, I remember him in 2.
Piss on it. I followed him so Templars could at least die at their best.
They weren't dying at their best.
Same
though.
lie as the Chantry. The profit just isn't as pretty.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Is that Fenris? Where? Where? I turned to look immediately. Excuse me? I didn't see him, but I also wasn't looking for him. It sounds like him. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Samson? No, Samson isn't Fenris's voice actor. I don't think so. Don't make me doubt. How dare you make me doubt my boy? Okay. So my thing with this is, he's like, both of them were going to lead the Templars to die, but... And I disagree with both of these things, because when we meet Samson in 2, he's like, he's not a part of the Templar Order anymore, because he just got addicted to lyrium and he couldn't keep it under control anymore. He's just on the streets. Like, he was not in a good place. So like, that is like a fate that could eventually befall Templars. I know that like Colin, he went through his whole withdrawal and all that, so he could be off of the lyrium, so it wouldn't be affecting him anymore. But like, not everyone could just do. Oh my gosh, a raid. Hello. Oh, Mars, I saw you were playing what was it, Witcher 3 earlier, I think. Ooh. How was that? Was it great? Was it wunderbar? Hello. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hi, cutie. Oh my gosh. Coming into my stream and calling me a cutie is crazy. Oh. Well, hi guys, how are you doing? Hopefully well. My name is Numi Bloom. This is Free Floating Star Lady here for a good time, possibly turtle time. We're playing some Dragon Age Inquisition. We're judging a man. He's being judged. Yeah, it's probably not gonna go great for him. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like this fella. But I'm a talker when it comes to making decisions, so we're gonna talk it out every step of the way. I just started, but I love it so much. It's on my 2 playlist. I have it. But we'll just have to see if I win / if I ever get to it. But I'm glad that you're having fun with it. Heck yeah. I remember my dad playing it some, but I never played it myself. And then I have the first 2 as well I would like to play. So that's exciting. I hope that you have a lot of fun with it, Amaris. Heck yeah. And thank you so much for the raid. Guys, if you're not following Amaris, you should be. Like, who are you? What are you doing with your life if you're not following the Amara Sage? That's, like, wild. A genre-defining game. Yeah, I know it's, like, one of the best. One of the best. So I'm excited to eventually one day in the far, far future get there. Follow Amaris or else. Yes. Wolf said it. Or else. I don't know what the or else is, but do it. It also took me so long to get started. Oh, okay. Listen, took you so long to get started. I'm having scuff at the start of the stream today. We're like 2 peas in a pod, Amaris. That's how it goes. Gosh. But if you need a raid run, go for it. I won't keep you. Thank you so much for the raid and for trusting me with your community. I will take care of them. I will give them little pats on the head and blow them kisses. Mwah. But if you guys, you or anyone else wants to stick around, we're going to be chit-chatting. We're going to be playing. We just started. Hopefully we'll have no more scuff. Knock on wood. I'll do my shipments are coming 2 days early. Get it all today. Heck yeah. Let's go. Don't you love it when the mail runs early? Let's go. But yeah. Dragon Age Inquisition, we're currently judging Samson. And it's not going to go well for him, guys. It's not going to go well. He's kind of scummy, in my opinion. I guess I don't know everything about him, but like I said, I yap when it comes to making decisions like this. I can't just make a decision, usually. And the thing with Samson here is he took the entire Templar Order and it made them all bad guys. And it not only made the bad guys, made them into literal monsters. Like, used them... I think... it's just... Like, the behemoths especially. They're just like... I don't even know, like, how much function or sentience or sapience they even have. They're just, like, fully crystallized red lyrium. And I don't think that's good for you, man. I don't think that's a healthy state of being. And more than that, they just straight up, like, kill people and use their bodies as farms for more red lyrium. Like, there's no... It's all on his order, too, because he got a little delusional. Got a little too lost in the sauce. So, I do not want to be merciful. Your defense is pathetic. You coward, blame yourself. But we have a special, and I typically go at the special. Maddox respected you, you fool.
I found your people. They believed in you. Believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair.
You fed them red lyrium.
I made them believe their pain had purpose. Just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done.
Not well.
Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
Interesting. Cullen will question you, like Kirk will have you. Exile him to the wilderness. Dagna will study your powers. Shove this coward in a hole. Just want to lick those eyeballs? Are you talking about his? I was staring at his eyes the whole time he was talking. Man has some severe pink eye. Get this man some eye drops. God, you got some severe pink eye. Okay. I think, I've said this before, just shoving them into prison is not what I usually lean towards, because it's just like a waste. It's typically just a waste. Put his head on a pike, that's not an option. I don't see that option. Vlad the Impaler him? Oh, that's how he got that pink eye? By licking eyeballs? No, Luptail licked his eyeball, and that's how he got pink eye. Oh, God. Why do we have these conversations? Okay. I don't like just shoving them into prison, because I think it's pretty useless. It's a pretty useless way to go about anything with this. So I think I've done it once, but yeah, I just don't think that this is a great... I don't think this is a great choice to just put him in prison. Exile him, I don't like either. He needs consequences for his actions. I'm not just gonna release him back into the wild to go back to Corypheus, you know? It's just, I don't like that. Let Kirkwall have you is interesting, but I don't love it because it's not just Kirkwall who suffered because of him. Like I was saying, Orlais and everything. Like the whole continent has kind of suffered because of him. It's not just Kirkwall. And I think if we let Kirkwall have him, there's going to be some anger from the other groups who want their own reparations. So then, do we want Dagna to study him or Cullen to question him? I think there's merit in both. I don't know if Cullen can be completely impartial, though, is the thing. Like, he has some good information. I'm sure he has some good information, but I don't know that Cullen can be impartial when it comes to getting it, just because of what he's done to the Templar Order. This would be interesting. I do think this is interesting. I don't know why we can't do both of these at the same time, you know? I feel like those would be together anyway. If Dagna's gonna study his powers, we can question him at the same time. Why can't we do both? Ugh. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty much down to Dagna or Colin. I am interested. He kind of grew. He turned into a giant, which was kind of cool. But is that more important than getting information out of him? I don't know how much you would even know, to be honest. At the end of the day, all of Corypheus's horses are just like pawns. I know that Samson was there at the Well of Sorrows to become the vessel or whatever. But I don't think he knew what it was. I don't think he knew what it meant. Maybe he knew some things, but definitely didn't know it all. Corypheus definitely didn't divulge it all. But he might know locations of some stuff, which could be useful. Off with his head. I assume that's the Kirkwall one. But like I said, I think there's more use we can get out of him. Eeny meeny. Powers or information? The powers is calling to me. I gotta be real. My gut says to go with this one. Between the two. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Dagna one.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My
I don't know
arcanist
why I
will
said
study
that.
your resistance to red lyrium.
Do
Okay.
as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
Oh, you did what you will, and how many people died? Your kind always does. Some of us just do it better. Okay. I kind of want to go see if Dagna's in here now. Let's go check on this. Oh, what's his end? Okay, he's not down here, but I wonder if Dagna has anything to say.
The Temple of Mythal sounds like the most interesting place. I hope you brought back samples of, well, anything.
Dagna, I brought you a man. Ooh, learned anything about Samson?
Have you learned anything new from your guest?
Yes, he's a red lyrium-infused masterclass in how to be a sourpuss. He doesn't do anything. I mean, I can't blame him. He's kind of broken. It's very sad.
Oof.
But I can ring out a rune or two. His armor is a fantastic application of old and new. It's mesmerizing.
Okay.
The best things are, you know.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Oh, the quotes. I got the quote thing working on Mix It Up, but I think it's double dipping with Streamlabs. But I think this is the incentive I need to actually just move everything over to Mix It Up anyway. So yes, the quotes are working, but any quotes are gonna kind of be double dipping a little bit for the time being. I will try to. I think I'll do it after stream today, where I just switch everything over to Mix It Up finally. But yes, quotes be working. Dagna, I brought you a man. Let's see about this corrupting rune. What was it? Master... No, it would go on my weapon. That's right. Not here. Oh, I need to sell some stuff. I already have Master Corrupting Rune, I guess. Yeah. It's just I've already got a Master Corrupting Rune. Okay, well then what about... Can't go any of that, actually. Wait. Solus? You have a staff, don't you? Here we go. This. You already have a rune, so you're fine. Vivian, what do you got? You could use a rune. We could put a rune on yours. I don't know why I don't have a rune on it already. Spirit damage. Demon slaying. Damage against demons. Damage versus living. 32 is kind of crazy. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Cole, Blackwall, Dorian, what you got? Let's change that, 'cause you can have a Master Corrupting Rune. There we go. No, you could use a better staff. Yeah, let's just make you a better staff, Dorian. Hold up. We gotta make Dorian a better staff. God, this is still just the best I got. Okay. What's 136? Okay. Oh, it's gonna use up so much Dragon Bone if I do that, though. 136? Ice Dragon Bone. Okay. Closest we might get is 31. Silverite. Let's see. Oh, no, but I don't have enough of that either. Okay, 31. Let's do Volcanic Aurum. Dex will, Magic will. Do both of those, maybe. Let's do... Yeah, let's do the Dragon Webbing. Might as well. And then Flanking, Critical, Sunder, Armor Penetration. I like the Armor Penetration, typically. Let's back up. Where's the Armor Penetration? 35? Oh, but it's like my Dragon Scales. That's fine. I gotta use them for something. Flanking, Heal and Kill. Okay. 18, 12, 14... 16, 16, 14, 14, 12, 12. Okay, best was the 18, which I think is the Avar Twill. Yes, it'll take all my Avar Twill though, that's fine. And then let's see if we can put anything else on this. Masterwork. Damage for each enemy. Unbowed. Veil Strike. Focus. Focus, Walking Fortress, Heal, I don't have that, never mind. Poison, Fear, Focus, Guard, Heal for half health, no, it's if you're dying. Unkill, plus 30 magic for 10 seconds, 2% Real Strike. Walking Bomb, I kind of really like the Walking Bomb. I feel if anyone could use it, it would be my boy Dorian. Yeah, we'll do that. Still have never made a masterwork. It's still never happened. Okay, let's put this corrupting rune on it. We'll do the master corrupting rune. There we go. And then we'll give it to Dorian. And then I gotta sell some stuff real quick. Dorian, weapons. There you go. Now you get the good one. Okay. Yes. Sell some stuff real quick. Nope. Sell, 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 ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. And we gotta look at some of that. Do, 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 do. I might need to add some stuff to Varric's thing real quick. I see. Hold up. Modify weapons. Varric. Let's see about Bianca. Aiming module 3. Bianca arms. Oh, that's less than the precise crushing superb limbs. Okay. We could put a rune on Bianca though. Master Fire rune, Frost, Master Demon Slaying. I could do a fire. It's plus 16 fire damage, 16 cold damage, 32 against demons. Dragon Slaying? Okay. I feel like Bianca's. Bianca's so cool looking, actually. And I look at her, pretty great. Let's do the demon slaying one, sure. Okay. We have some other things in here I want to check out real quick. Longbow. Sarah, how do you feel about that? It's not as good as that. Okay, what about this? It's a great sword. Let's check out Iron Bull then. Oh yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better. What about this? That's a one hand. How does this look? It's ugly. Of course it's ugly. Of course it's ugly. 261. Yours is better. Let's check a black wall. His is better. Didn't I have Iron Bolt with the one prismatic axe? Or am I losing my mind? Sell that. And then, we have this. What is this? It's light armor. Oh, that's the sentinel armor. Okay. Cool. It's not as good. Let's see if anyone else can have it. Not you. You can't wear it. Mage only. Solus could have it. It's better than Solus's. Okay, Solus don't look bad in it. I really like this on Solus though, but this isn't bad at all. I would have to change the colors of it a little bit though. Vivian. It's a little bit better. Cole, Blackwall, Dorian. It looks okay, Dorian. It's not as good. Yeah, we'll put it on Solus and then we gotta change the color. Yes, okay. Tint is important to make the colors look good, guys. I'm sorry. It's very important. Here. Okay. Pop up. I gotta see ya. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Drake Stone. Everite's not bad. I kind of like that. Ice Dragon Bone. Look how red that is. That's cool. Iron. Lazarite. Onyx ain't bad. I just really like the Onyx, I guess. Pyrophyte. Stormheart. Ooh, look at that bit of purple in there. That's interesting. Oh, hi, baby boy. You want to snuggle? Gizmo came over, guys. Come here. Come here, baby boy. I'll put you in my sweater. It can be any color as long as it's black. Oh, gosh. There we go. My sweetie baby boy. Hello. I got a cat on my lap, guys. I like the purple. I like that. Summer. Ooh, look how green that is. Ow. I think I like... Because I kind of liked how it was like kind of bronzy looking before. I think maybe the Pyrophyte. The Serpent Stone's like this dull green though, and I kind of think that's interesting. I'll keep that, but we'll come back to that. Okay, cotton's interesting. Ooh, Evernet wool's not bad. Have you been playing Pow World? I have not. I'm gonna be so for real, I don't know if I fully know what Pow World is. It's kind of like Pokemon, isn't it? Do you have like little monster guys with you? Or something to that degree, right? That just changes the same thing again. Or it does where I just was, okay. Let's do... Creeper Hide's not bad. Gurgut Webbing. That makes that. Lurker scales. It's a slightly different green. That's not bad. Vargas scales. It's a little too green. Let's go with the Gurgut webbing. But then let's go change this to something else. Lamb's wool. Let's make it... That's not bad. The silk. What you doing, baby boy? What are you doing? It would be a lot cooler if you did. It's like Pokemon and Arc. I always got to go GLHF. I don't know what that means. What is this? I don't see anything changing with it, so we're gonna leave it be. Now let's see if we want to change this. The purple's so cool, though. What are you doing, baby boy? The purple's actually really cool with the green, I'm not gonna lie. The Viridium's interesting. It's a little more, like... Ooh, Volcanic Aurum? That's like a contrast. I think I might go with the Stormheart. I think that's really cool with the purple and the green. I think that's just a real vibe. Yeah, we'll go with it. Okay. Sell this. And I think we're good on my inventory. So let's save. We've been upgraded. We still need to go speak with Morgan, which we will go do. Did I drink all my coffee? Yes. Sad. Gizmo, I see your little tootsies. They're so cute. Oh, this is the wrong way. We need to go, this way. Where is she? Oh, I should collect my stuff while I'm over here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Delicious. Okay. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's over here? Why did you move? Can't believe you would move like that. Where is she? Is she in here? No. Where the heck is she? How did she get there? Wait, hold up. Maybe she's up top. There's stairs somewhere. Nope, they're the other way. She's gotta be up top. Yeah, she's gotta be up here. Oh yeah, there's rooms up here, isn't there? I forgot about that. Okay, maybe she's not up here. Hello? Can I not get up there? Examine. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Belinara's Dinanhim. Cataloging Skyhold. Elven arrow with inscription. An arrow. Elven, of course, because who else would be this fancy with the throwaway? I've talked weapon talk with traders before, and the squiggly scratching means make you dead or near enough. Well made, have to be to keep its shape since whatever ancient sod around it's from. All I know is there are centuries of knocks in the walls I have to patch. They keep an edge if they don't hit stone. Tell the men to mind their fingers. They got fresh blood on this one. Mason Gotzi. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was there. Interesting. Sometimes you just gotta do a little bit of parkour, I guess.
Let my blood touch the ground.
If she's up here, is she in that tower then? That's my room. She's not in the garden at all. Okay, let's get down. How do I get up there again to those rooms? I forget. I think I have to go up to where Vivian is, right? And then go across, I think. Yeah, on the other side of Vivian. Which is very roundabout. Why are there no closer stairs? They should both lead over there. Okay. Over here. I've only been to these rooms over here once. Anything new? No? Okay. Anything new in here? Besides the ghost? No? Okay. Anything up here? No? Ooh. That's just a book. I've already collected those. Got some ghosts of your own and a tree growing in here. Okay, but the still's in the right stinking place. Or is that the war room I'm looking at? That's the freaking war room. She's over here. Oh my god. Ignore everything. Ignore literally everything I just did. She's over here. Golly gee. Of course she's with the Illuvion.
Inquisitor.
Oh,
Thank
hey.
the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvion. She
Oh.
was terrified.
Her son.
She was chasing Kieran?
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
I feel like this is a setup. I feel like Liliana's doing something. I feel like it's a little too convenient. But let's go see.
Wait,
Oh man.
this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade.
How do I
Where does
keep
the
ending up
Illuvian
here?
lead Can it go anywhere?
How do I keep ending up in this place? Oh god. Nothing ever goes right when I'm in this place. Why do I keep ending up here? And I'm by myself. I don't even have my companions with me. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. That looks familiar. But I don't know why. Okay. I'm sure this will just be like a quick jaunt through the Fade. Just a quick little jog. All will be well.
Morgan!
Oh, here she is.
Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late.
I will help you.
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
Aww. We'll find him, don't worry.
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
We just got here. Of course we're gonna look. Left to right, left to right. Left. Okay. Funky statues. That looks like it came from Kirkwall. Skulls. Love to see it. Okay. Hello. Oh. Spookies. Hello, spookies. And red lyrium everywhere. I see bookshelf. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know what half of this stuff is. It's just ominous. Kieran! Follow the sound of my voice. Look at that chair. That's a villain chair. Hoocha. Well, why are we up here with the green misty goopy? That was weird. That looks like Meredith, 100%. It looks kind of like the statues from Kirkwall, but ooh, you know what else it looks like? It looks like those giant statues out in the desert as well. That's what that reminds me of. The ones that are supposed to be guarding. Ooh,
There he is.
what's going
Who's
on?
with him?
That's...
Okay. It's a family reunion.
Mother!
Mother.
Oh,
Now, isn't this a surprise?
family reunion.
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Okay.
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough.
Ooh.
You'll endanger the boy.
Ooh. I still don't think that's how she extends her life.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
Okay.
You... Oh,
Oh, what? Uh-huh. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, hold up. Back up. What? Since when? I was literally about to say, I don't think she extends her life like that. I think she's kind of some kind of spirit or something. But, huh? She is?
Well, that was unexpected.
You, of all people, should expect the unexpected by
There's
now.
unexpected and then there's unbelievable. What?
I'm sorry,
then-
Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
Aw, this kid's so cute.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more.
Oh,
I
okay.
have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice
Okay.
denied to her.
Okay. So, the ancient elven gods are spirits, which I kind of thought. I definitely was thinking that. It's been posited a couple times. So they are spirits. And she's, I guess, technically an abomination. Oh, hey, Cakes. My stream didn't load back into stream because Twitch chased me. Ugh. No, it's my fault. Stream crashed at the start. We're okay now, though. But hi, Cakes. Congrats on second. I think third's still open for anybody who wants it. But she's got Mythal, who is a spirit, which means the elven gods were just super strong spirits. But then what does that mean about the lore of, like, the Dreadwolf locking them away? What does that mean? Because Mythal couldn't be here if she was locked away. So then is that entirely false? That I have a lot of questions. She's inside you?
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your
I guess
chest.
it's been however many years.
You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
Oh my god.
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal?
Also, is that the
a
Grey
legend
Warden
given
symbol on
name
Kieran's
and
neck?
called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I couldn't remember her name off the top of my head, so I'm glad that she mentioned it right there. Because that's like, I can't remember it. Why stay secret?
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
Fair.
To the elves. To everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me.
Okay.
They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
I need to understand. That's interesting. It's not even a question.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen.
Oh?
She was betrayed as I was betrayed. As the world was betrayed.
Ooh.
Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged!
Oh?
Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Ooh. That's interesting. Because we keep hearing the Fade referred to as like a song. Or lyrium as a song, I mean. It's like a song that people hear when they're on lyrium or are addicted to it. But also it's this whole thing looking for vengeance is interesting because Abelis said that Mythal was murdered. But how can that be if she's a spirit of some sort? Well, she's got to be for some part of her spirit to now be with Flemeth. So then, instead of being locked away... Ooh, hello. Hello. Oh, hey Twix, how you doing? Hopefully well, we're playing some Dragon Age Inquisition. We're having a confrontation. It's a little wild. Some truths are being revealed. But hopefully you're doing well. But... if she was murdered, does that mean they were all murdered instead of locked away by the Dread Wolf? Like, what does that mean? How do you murder a spirit? Don't they just, like, break apart and come back or something? I guess I don't know. I guess we kill spirits all the time, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know. I know who Flemeth is, because I got that perk.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Okay. What was that noise? Okay. Will you help us? Is Morgan your servant now? What do you want? I feel like... Yeah, what do you want? What are you doing up here now?
So you lured us here. What do you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
I have to go now, Mother.
Oh. Why? Why are we taking kids?
No. I will not allow it.
Why are we doing
He
this?
carries a piece of what once was.
Oh.
Snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
Oof.
That was then. Now he... He is my son.
Oh. Why are you looking at
Flemeth
me?
extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor.
I still
That
don't
was
think that's
the
the
fate
case.
she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Attack? Okay. Listen, I know it keeps saying that, but I'm not gonna believe it till I see it. Just something about that is so fishy to me. I just don't believe it. Is Kieran special? I don't love that, but I'm gonna ask it.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought
Yeah, Kieran's got an
lost.
archdemon in him.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
Oh, why now?
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was.
Oh.
Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Oh.
Always
Okay, interesting.
grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
So then, if Morgan hadn't drank from the well, would this scenario not be happening if it had been me? Also, I thought me and Morgan were holding hands for a second, but no, we're just standing really close. Attack? I don't like attacking out of nowhere. Hey, stop that. Stop the nibbling. I don't know if I want to attack out of nowhere. Like I said, I don't think she's switching bodies like that. Because it's been how many years and she's still in this body, which is an old woman. I feel like she could have switched bodies with anyone at this point in time, but she's not. She had a glow up. She made herself hot. Ugh. I don't feel like she's switching bodies. He's a child. Is all this true? We can't stop her. Questions.
You're going to steal the body of a young boy.
If my daughter believes it, then it must be so.
I see. I don't think that's how it is.
Kieran,
How old is Kieran?
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
What does
he
that mean?
returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
That hurt. Oh, what, what are you doing here?
No more dreams?
Oh.
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
Oh.
Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
She's gonna walk off? Okay. Going to get her vengeance, I suppose. That was an interaction. I feel like I've learned some ancient secrets. Dude, I mean, come on. That was something. I'm glad we're all okay. But like I said, didn't think she was body snatching.
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
So did she take the archdemon? Like, doohickey? Is that what she took from him?
She
No more
wanted the
dreams.
old god soul.
Oh,
all
God
along.
soul. Okay.
Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all?
Yes.
My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
Investigate. Talk more about the old god soul.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
It's probably for the better, though. I mean, he's just a kid. I guess I don't know if it's for the better. I don't really know what Plum is up to. Besides vengeance. But vengeance upon who? Whomst. Blah, 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 blah. But it's also interesting, Morgan, how much in this Morgan's like, we gotta preserve the old magics. Because I don't remember her being so on the preserve old magics train before. She was just kind of cagey about the whole thing with the ritual at the end and capturing the archdemon's soul and all that. I don't remember her specifically being like, we gotta preserve old magics, but it's been a hot minute, I suppose. It's interesting that she's all aboard that train now, though. Okay. You had no idea?
You truly had no idea what she was?
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt.
Oh?
And doubt
Morgan the
is
Wise don't know everything? Crazy.
an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor.
Welcome to being human.
Just be thankful
Or,
you
I guess I'm not human.
did not drink from the well.
Being alive.
I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
So what now?
So what happens now?
What a situation.
Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself.
Oh boy.
It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon.
Well, heck yeah.
All that remains is for you to find him.
Okay. Okay. Speak with the advisors in the war room. Oh my god, guys, are we at the end? Guys, is this it? Fellas, are we there? I wasn't prepared for this. Hooga? Hooga booga? Hooga booga booga? Habur? Haboogabur? Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for the end. Michael Michelle, comfort me.
Good day to you, Inquisitor.
And to you as well, Michael Michelle. Let's save. Oh my god. I didn't think we were at the end yet. Doom upon all the world. Oh boy. That don't sound great. That don't sound great. I feel like I should talk to my people.
At your order. Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Ooh, Temple of
A
Sacred
swift
Ashes.
journey. And good luck.
Okay.
A pleasure.
And then report. We'll talk to companions first.
Make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Okay.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Give everyone a hug. Oh, everyone a hug and a little kiss on the cheek. Mwah. That's for you, Josephine. Okay. Well, let's go real quick. Speed run all my companions. Up here. Let's go talk to Dorian. Or let's go talk to Vivian first, and then over back to Dorian. Vivian.
Far be it for me to suggest a
I
training
always have time for you, my dear.
Okay. Never mind. Kiss on the cheek. Dorian.
Here we are again.
Okay.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
A switch of the cheek. You know, I still never saw Dorian and Bull get together. Liliana. Liliana.
Morrigan seems pleased with herself for some reason.
Oof.
Smug face. She becomes more and more like her mother each day.
Weren't you guys friends?
Don't tell her I said that.
Oof. Nope. Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
All the way down. I'm fine. Soulless.
My friend.
Nothing else. They're calling me their friend
We'll
now.
talk later.
Ugh. I'll kiss your bald head. Varric.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
I mean, you could put off saving the world and run around with Bull and Dorian to see if they spark. I could. It might be worth it. Never mind.
Carry on.
What place has the most dialogue points? Or how does the dialogue work? I know in Origins, there were certain spots where you get dialogue from folks. We could spend a hot minute running around. It's only 11.
What do you need, my friend?
Nothing.
That's
I'm
enough
just
for
getting
now.
over here to
Another
give you
time, then.
a little smoochie in the cheek. Cassandra, you're beautiful. I love you. Dialogue sadly not point related, but it's on a timer. Okay, so we run around in circles. You guys can pick where we go.
How you doing?
How you doing?
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I always feel like I got more banter after big missions or in new regions. Well, I've already explored everywhere.
Back, yeah? Always good.
Okay.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Mwah. We'll maybe go to a couple different areas. Cole, what's up?
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Mwah. Kiss you on your hat. But you didn't do running around after doing Temple of Mythos, so maybe get some stuff from that. We could do that. You're right, I haven't done that. Hacha. Hacha. Colin, I've come to give you a little smoochie. Oh, cutscene. Okay.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
Oof. I do feel sorry for them.
I know the Red Templars fight for Corypheus, but I feel sorry for them.
They're barely human now.
Yeah,
The Red
it's pretty
Lyrium
rough.
left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing, and he dares speak as though it were a mercy. The man's a monster.
Yeah, this is why I don't
Dagna
let you
is far
question
too
him.
kind a jailer for the likes of him.
Yeah, but I think you wouldn't have gotten any information out of him. I think you would have just killed him.
Samson got what he deserved.
The men and women he betrayed, they deserved something better. Samson deserves nothing.
I didn't
The
mean
Red Templars
that.
needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus' army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
My life would be simpler, but you people desperately need me, it seems.
Please. The Inquisition would be lost without me.
Then perhaps it's best not to consider the alternative.
My thoughts exactly.
think it was Cole or Sarah who helps them get flirting. We could
I
take
do
one
not
of them.
like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
We can ask Morgan about
Morgan's our expert on the Illuvian. If you're worried, why don't you ask her?
I did.
Oh.
And?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
Ah.
The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay. Okay. Last one's Blackwall. And then we'll go run around for a little bit. Blackwall. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. My, what have we... Ooh, cutscene. What a surprise, what a surprise.
So it's done.
Hello, hello.
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much.
Aww.
I thought this might cheer them up. Even in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
It's almost time. Are you ready?
Aww. He made
No.
a little griffin toy.
Not at all. I already lost you
No.
once. Now I might lose you again.
Oh. Have a little faith in me.
I won't let us be torn apart a second time.
You have some power, my lady. But not even you can thwart death. One thing's certain.
Griffius can't either.
I'll fight harder than any man out there. I'll fight harder than I ever have.
Aww.
There's always something to die for. But something worth living for. That doesn't come every day.
Kind of great beard. Oh, we're doing a smoochie. Look at this little rocking griffin. That's so freaking cute. That's adorable. What's this
Your wish, my
in
lady.
the background?
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Oh, wait. I didn't. Hold up.
My lady.
Investigate us.
We need to discuss our relationship.
As you wish.
Smoochie. Rocking griffin looks on as you smooch. Smoochie, guys, look away. Look away. Gosh. Okay. We've talked to everybody. Let's go. We'll save and then we'll travel around a little bit with Dorian and Bull. And let's do Sarah. Oh, Gizmo, you're kicking me in the ribbies. It hurts. Actually, let me check my journal real quick. Okay. Quest map. Let's go. Storm Coast, Crestwood, Hinterlands, Fallowmire, Frostbag, Emerald Graves. What's a good place for a date? Hissing Wastes, Western Approach, Forbidden Oasis. I feel like the Emerald Graves is pretty. We can run around here for a little bit. Maybe that'll spark something else since it's so pretty around here. Let's go up here. We'll take Sarah, Dorian, and Bull. Confirm. Emerald Graves, go kill some giants. Let's do it. Gizmo, baby boy, you're so cute. You got your little tootsies out. Your little beans. They're so pink. Pick some plants. Yeah. What better date is there? Look at us all. Dorian, what were you doing with your legs right there? And in the meantime, we can chit-chat. What are your guys' plans this week? Anything great? Anything wunderbar? Anything wonderful happening? For me, not really. We're going to play this. I'm going to mix it up after stream. And then this evening, I will be on Lord Generic's channel with Lorelei the Raven Queen and Culvert playing some Pathfinder. So be sure to check that out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Having a lot of fun with that campaign. A lot of fun. Sarah, how did you get low health? You didn't even do anything. My. Oh, look at the baby nugs. Oh my god, I love them. I love them. My biggest complaint with this game is I can't have a pet nug. That's my biggest complaint with this game, is that they won't let me have one of these creatures. That's absolutely rude of them. It's what stops this from being a 10 out of 10 game. I can't give it that 10 out of 10 if you don't give me a nug. My D&D campaign is taking a long summer break. Okay. Fair enough. This is like the first like long-running campaign I've ever been in for anything. I've done like a one-shot turn two-shot in D&D, and then I did a one-shot in Daggerheart. But the Pathfinder has been my first time playing Pathfinder, but also the first like long-running campaign I've ever done. And it's been a learning experience, both like for the game itself, but also just like working together in a tabletop role-playing game. You would have added a pet nug, even if it was just stuck in your quarters. It would have been 10 out of 10 if that was the case. Ugh, I just want a pet nug. And nobody will let me have one. What character are you playing? I am playing Caliga, a catfolk thaumaturge, and she's great. I love her so much. I love our whole party, honestly. It's just the three of us, but there's me, who's the thaumaturge, and then Culvert is our Samsaran oracle, and then who's named Culvert, and then Lorelai's playing a android monk named Aurora. But that was another thing to get used to. Hey guys, what's up? Is there's different classes in Pathfinder than there are in D&D, which I'm most familiar with because I enjoy Critical Role. So the first episode of that campaign was actually just generic talking us through, helping us make our characters and so on, and talking to different classes. And it was Ginny who suggested Thaumaturge for me because Lorelai wanted to be a monk, which is up close. And Culver had mentioned being like a magic person, so I'm like, I feel like I should go with like a middle ground who can be one or the other or both.
Our friends are alive because of you. I've got your back.
Thanks, pal. Thanks, Rando in the woods. Oh yeah, new mechanics, yeah. But Thaumaturge was a class, like I did not know what that was, because that's not a D&D class. But Ginny did a good job of explaining it. And I felt like I didn't really know what it was, but I'm like, I'm willing to do anything. I can be adaptable. So, yeah, I've really, really enjoyed it. And Ginny's also the one who was like, you need a weapon. How about a boomerang? And because I didn't have like a fully fleshed out idea of what like one of my characters would be going into that character creation episode. I was like, I kind of want to do a catfolk. Kind of want her to be like kind of bad luck based, like she's a black cat kind of thing. But like I didn't have a lot of stuff planned out because I wasn't sure what class I wanted to be because I knew there were different classes and all that. But I kind of had the idea that she would be a bit more, wouldn't be as magical. So I was like, maybe she'll have like an axe or something. That could be kind of cool. But then Ginny was like, how about a boomerang? And I said, you know what? Sure. Let's go boomerang. I figured it'd be a weapon I'd trade off eventually. No. Actually, boomerang is the best weapon in the game. You can try to convince me otherwise, but you'll be wrong. You would be wrong, actually. That boomerang has come in handy so much. Look at the little nugs. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them just frolicking in the field of wildflowers. They're so cute. Oh, look at the little babies. Look at them. They're so cute. The little babies. It's not. You're wrong, Twix. I'm sorry to say, but you're just incorrect. The boomerang's been so good. Ugh, because I can use it as both a melee and a ranged weapon. I do better when it's a ranged weapon. But then we added a returning rune on it because the typical boomerang, it only comes back if you miss. If you hit, it doesn't come back. You need to go collect again. But with the returning rune, it always comes back. And it's so good. Then you need to have a dagger to make it come back to you. An enchanted dagger to make it come back to you. Yeah. It's just really good. And as a thaumaturge, like, the big thing is exploiting vulnerabilities, right? So, like, I have to, like, roll esoteric lore to see, like, what I know about whatever we're fighting for a time, and so I know its weaknesses, and I add that to my boomerang, so I do extra damage. It's like really nice. And like right now we're level 9, which is like I said, really cool. It's just really, really cool. Because we started at level 5. You're incorrect. I'm not incorrect. I'm so correct. I'm most correct ever. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend you guys. Hey, you guys want to watch our campaign from the beginning? I think all the lives are up on Generic's channel. And I think Ginny planned to like edit them a little bit and release them. Oh, this is where the one dude was. This is where Fairbanks was. I'm kind of just running around. Seeing if I get any dialogue between Bull and Dorian. But nothing yet. Generic? No, generic. Generic. But Lord Generic. Actually, can we get a shout out to Lord Generic? I don't know if Wolf's still here, but I can do it. Hold your horses. Shout out at Lord Generic. I believe that's it. Holding horses. Yeah, there we go. Lord Generic. Good thing you held your horses, guys. We don't want horses on the loose. That's how we get a stampede. It's a stampede! But yeah, this is where Fairbanks was. Oh, look at the sick waterfall with the wolf statue. That's cool. Lovely. Beautiful. Thank you. And yes, Ginny's also on YouTube as well, which is where the VODs are. Get him away. Get him away. Hooga booga. No, I don't care with the Veilfire. Actually, followed? Heck yeah. Guys, go follow Lord Generic. Such a cool guy. Knows so much stuff about role-playing games. Was very helpful when picking out my character for Pathfinder. But yeah, I'm really happy I've gotten the chance to play some tabletop RPGs. That's something I've always wanted to do. But just, you know, you gotta have a friend group. You gotta have someone who knows what they're doing. It's not something you could just up on a whim and do. At least I don't think you can, but that's my meager experience. So I'm really glad to have gotten to know people who are super cool and can do stuff like that. And I would love to continue playing more in the future. I don't fully know how long our Pathfinder campaign is going to go, and I don't know if Ginny knows either, because we keep making decisions that gets us off track. To be fair, I don't know what the track is supposed to be, but every now and then Ginny's like, that's not what I thought was going to happen.
Tales of victory in the Arbor Wilds.
Oh, I love it. Talk, would you? Just talk to each other. I'm trying to matchmake right now, and you guys are not making a match. Just chit-chat. Cheesy criminy. Great Bear Cove. But yeah, that's Pathfinder this evening, and then tomorrow, I don't really have a ton of plans. Ooh. You know what I did do, though? I did go back and rewatch the first 3 Jurassic Park movies. Yeah, I felt with, like, the news lately, like I had to go back and rewatch them to honor the man, the myth, the legend. And they were pretty good. I feel like I know... Ah, man, I can't remember off the top of my head what year they came out, but especially the first one. Here's a great bear. Let's get him. The first one was like the first major use of CGI in film. And it still looks so good. Got him. But then equally, the use of the practical effects is what really makes it. And I could go on a whole rant about modern movies not taking into account practical effects
Why
but
emerald graves? What graves? Did they bury people here?
I don't know. All the time for that dialogue, sir. Get good. Get better. Flirt with your man. Do something. How long was that? 10 minutes, maybe? T-Rex roar. Rawr. Ararga. Ararga. You guys spooked? You should be spooked. I hope to one day play a dinosaur horror game on here. Because, honestly, dinosaurs freak me out. Oh, it's not like I watched the Jurassic Park movies and was freaked out, but I feel like dinosaur horror would really get me. Nettle pass. You shall not pass. Oh god, jeez. I thought there was a T-Rex in my room here. I guess I'm just really good at mimicking T-Rex roars, guys. Don't worry, Leftail. It was just me. It was just me. You can calm down. I know I'm just really good at roaring like a T-Rex. Oh, God. You guys crack me up sometimes. Golly gee. But yeah, dinosaur horror would be interesting. And then, is it Ark that has the dinosaurs in it? Is that what I'm thinking of? I could be wrong. Ooh, what's that up there? Oh, that's an Astarium. Don't worry, it only comes up to your knees. Oh my god. You call it B short, you call it dinosaur short. I will have you know I'm a respectable 5'4". Thank you. Twitch clip that. Small roar. Oh god. Oh, look, 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 look. Somebody get secret tunnel out right now. Somebody pull out the secret tunnel. Because we're at the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah. I love that tunnel. I love that tunnel. We'll walk through it again. Da 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 da. Yeah, but da da. Okay, I'll take it. This place is so pretty. Is this the haunted place? I think, yeah, this is the haunted place. Remember when I went in here and there were ghosts and they were spooky? Good times, man. Good times. What's over here? Embryum. There's so much embryum around here. Do 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 do. Da da da. Do ba do boo. You do 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 boo 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 do boo. Going on in here. Nothing. Okay. We can't get out this way. We gotta go back through the tunnel, I guess. Oh, Gizmo, you're kicking me. Kicking me in my ribbies. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel! Yeah. Oh, look at these pretty little flowers. Those are cute. Those are pretty. I like those. Do 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 do. Okay. We need a new topic of conversation. What are we talking about now? Art fight's going on. Anybody here on art fight? Raise your hand. You can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. I finished my latest attack last night because I was on Sindiran's stream and we were supposed to be doing Friendlock, but it ended up being an art stream instead. And it got a little, we were all kind of really tired and it got a little wild. Oh god, fun times, fun times. But yeah. But I finished my latest attack, which is on Blue Sky, by the way. Hey, give me a follow on Blue Sky if you want to see art and want to go live and all that fun stuff, I suppose. But it was an attack on, well, technically myself, Sin, and Rigatoni. Because we all watched, well, I hadn't seen it before, but Tony and Sin have seen Madoka Magica before. Sin's a big fan. So we had a watch party together where they were having me watch it, and it was great. Loved it. Loved the movie too. Can't wait for the new movie coming out, if it ever comes out. But afterwards I drew the three of us as magical girls. And I loved it, so I'm like, you know what? I'll reprise that for Art Fight. And so I drew us again as magical girls last night. It was cute. I can't help that all my friends are just so cute. Little baby Nagi, mwah. Secret Tunnel. You know another magical girl show I've never seen? Sailor Moon. I don't like that sound. Never seen Sailor Moon. Like, I know that she's Sailor Moon, and there's other, like, Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, and all that. And then maybe she's an alien. I don't fully know. And then there's Tuxedo Mask. And there's a song, which is Fighting Evil by Moonlight, Winning Love by Daylight. That song, which gets stuck in my head every now and then. Hacha. Jump the fence. But I've never actually seen it. To be honest, I wouldn't know where to start. I think that's one of the shows that has a lot of it. Under protection of the Inquisition. Heck yeah. Argon's Lodge. Okay. What are you doing? Who are you? You my guy?
I like this better than that cave. Feels like we're actually soldiers.
Oh, you're Fairbanks' guys. Okay, heck yeah, dude. I'm glad. Yeah, my knowledge about Sailor Moon is also just what you said. I feel like I would want to watch it at some point, though. I feel like it would be good. Oh, look at all the people here. Hey, guys, what's going on over here? What are you guys doing? We're standing around gesturing. Oh, dude, you're gonna fall. Be careful. He's gonna fall. He ain't got great balance. What are you guys talking about? You heard? Maybe. What are we here? Oh, Gertrude. What's up?
The Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Ooh, how were you captured?
How did you end up in the Viridium mine?
Oh. We desperately needed supplies and tried to steal some from the freemen. The mine didn't seem well guarded, and I used to be in the militia in my home village. I don't know why we weren't killed. I do remember Sister Cousteau talking about sending us to the Emprise de Lyon. Maybe I was mistaken. I can't imagine what they'd do with us there.
How've things been?
I hope things are going well.
It's been better since we moved to Argon's Lodge. We're making a difference, especially now that we're helping the Inquisition.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. People everywhere like standing on things. What? I don't like standing on things. What are you standing on? I prefer to float. No. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to attack out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. That's the lady who wanted me to do this thing with his necklace. Oh, buy sell. What do you guys got? What do you guys got to buy sell? Cordova's Smile? It's a dagger? That's an interesting looking dagger. Oh, I don't have Dorian, or not Dorian, Cole with me. Kind of want it. I kind of want it. It seems cool. Do I need it? No. No, nothing there. Want. Okay, what? Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Sell. Okay. Oh, Fairbanks is here? I thought you were at my camp.
Inquisitor.
Investigate. Oh, no. Oh, wait, tell me about this camp.
Tell me about your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. Even with the war over, some are afraid to leave. Where will they go?
I like
I
Fairbanks.
need to be going.
I'll be here.
I think I like him more than I like Michael Michelle. And the only reason I like Michael Michelle is because his name. Who are you? Nobody? Okay. What's the timer for their talking? Out of curiosity. Because Dorian had one comment. Unnamed NPC. How dare Mr. NPC walk around here like that and not address me, the Inquisitor? Wild. 10 minutes-ish? I feel like 10 minutes is almost up. Why are we fighting? I don't want to fight, especially not a baby nug. No, I'm not doing that. But it gets interrupted by other conversations. Oh, for real? Oh, dang, I didn't know that. I've just been talking to people, thinking I'd waste some time. Okay. I feel like we've run around here a bit. Let's go somewhere else and run around. Let's go to... Let's go to where it all began. Let's go back to the Hinterlands. We'll run around. It's... For my computer says 11:33, which is wrong because my computer's a little bit behind. But 43, 53, we can maybe get 2 more bits of dialogue, and then I'll go on my break, and then we'll come back, and then we'll do more actual quest stuff. Set a timer. I'm watching my timer. Gizmo. You're so cute. I love you. Okay, we need new topics of conversation, because I can't think of anything on the fly. It's been so long since we've been here. I had the thought... Okay. So, I was in my... been in my workshop building a bit recently. Because I've had some orders for, like, invoices and stuff. Because, like, I take art commissions, of course. Which, hey, guys, my commissions are open. If you want some Numi art, go check out my VGen, which is linked to my little About Me blog. Nug! But I also do, like, some more IRL stuff for people. Where I do, like, invoices and stuff. So I've had to do a lot of that recently. And I have one client who only orders, like, once a year. For like 1,000 invoices, but then wants them in a very specific way, so which requires a lot of just like more time and effort on my part, but like it's fine. And I just got that finished up. But in my workshop, after that was done, I'm like, man, I really need to like just take a moment and clean stuff up. So yesterday, when I had some free time, I just spent, I can't remember how long, just cleaning off like my main workshop table. And dusting and stuff, because there's like cat hair and stuff there too, because sometimes like we'll bring Ollie home. Ollie's the shop cat, so he's not at home. 1,000? You're 1,000. You're 1,001 is what you are. Gizmo, what you doing, baby? But I finally got everything cleaned off. I was like, oh my gosh. It's kind of just nice, because sometimes when, especially in a space like that, stuff gets just moved to the sides and you forget you have it. Like, I forgot I had a... Oh, look at these guys. I forgot I had a really old antique numbering machine. And it can do consecutive, duplicate, and triplicate. I forgot I had that. And it's literally the coolest. I never have a reason to use it. But it's, like, really nice, actually. Like, it's antique. It's heavy duty. Gosh, I think it might need some more ink in it, though. But... I'm like really, I saw that and I was like, oh, I just want numbers of things. I just kept stamping it. I'm like, this is cool. And you know, the funny thing is how I found that is because the client I was just talking about originally wanted their invoices numbered in duplicate. And I was like, like, I would take a bit to number them. I could potentially, like I don't have a Adobe Illustrator on hand, but I know there are other programs that do that, but I didn't know how to do it off the top of my head. But then I think like my grandma or someone was like, oh, you need like a little numbering machine. I was like, well, I don't really have one of those, and looking at how much they cost, it's like, that's a lot. I'm not gonna just go buy one. I'll have to figure out some other way. But then like literally the next day or something, me and her went to an antique shop and there was one there, and I'm like, oh, I'll get it, and it works, and it's so good. I love it when serendipity like that happens. I need to commission your art. I need a 32 character commission with a full background. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Number everything. I don't really need to for a lot. Like, a lot of times invoices, people don't really care. And, like, even that client eventually just didn't care. Look at these poor fellows. Poor fools. Fellas? Fools? Fools? Blah, 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 blah. Gizmo, you're punching me in the chest with your back legs, which is technically a kick, but it hurts. You're gonna bruise my poor little ribbies. I can't help it that your toes are so pointy. But yeah, I really like the little numbering machine. Ooh, a treasure chest I've not found before? Heck yeah. It's got junk in it, but I'll take it. Ooh, another treasure chest? I'll take it. But anyway, the whole point was I cleaned off my desk and everything there. And it makes me want to do like some hand streams or something, but I'd have to get a webcam. I don't have a webcam. A long time ago, I did a Apostate Stronghold. A long time ago, I did a paper marbling stream. And like it really was set up poorly because I was doing it off my phone because I saw that you could technically do that. But then the software just wouldn't work. None of it was working well. So I was like, I'll just not do hand streams or anything like that. But it makes me want to. But I had to get a webcam. And I was looking on like Amazon, but I'm like, you know, to get like a good one, like, I don't know. I don't want it to be terrible, but like I also don't want to spend a lot of money on it. So then I was looking at like Facebook Marketplace to see what was around here that people don't want. Don't put junk in your trunk. Where else are you supposed to put your junk? A greener garden? A better courtyard? What is happening? I didn't do anything. How did I complete quests I didn't even know I had? What is this, Blair Witch? But yeah, if I manage to get my hands on like a used webcam or something, because there's a Goodwill not too far from here that me and my mom have never been to before. We every now and then like we go to like a Goodwill or something, but there's like a big one in one town that opened up not too long ago. So maybe we'll go there. You never know what you're gonna find at Goodwill. It's always like a hit and miss kind of situation. Red Cliff Road. Okay, it's my thing says 11:40. We got like 3 to 4 minutes before we get another dialogue, and we're not gonna talk to anyone. Get out of my way. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk that's in your trunk. We're gonna use it, I guess. I have so much paper. That's another reason where I'm like, maybe I should get like a thing and try to start doing some hand cam streams or something, so I can like use that paper to make some notebooks and stuff. I haven't done bookbinding in a hot minute, but I would love to get back into it. And if I make like little notebooks, like maybe I can like put them up for sale on like Vision or something, or Etsy. I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've done Etsy, but I know Vision has a shop function now, and I like bookbinding. It's been so long since I've done it. I did a whole 4-year apprenticeship in printmaking and bookbinding back in college, and I had so much fun. It was such a great time. Oh God, the good old days, the good old days. I apprenticed under a printing master. It was great. Did also the letterpress. I did screen printing. Ha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha. Oof. Typesetting. Yeah. Maybe switch Sarah out for Cole. We'll try after we get to this, because we're not fully to the timer hasn't gone off yet. So I'll switch Sarah out for Cole here in a little bit, if it doesn't work. Give me that. Ha-cha-cha. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, remember this tower? I remember this. When I came up here, and there was a chest, and I had a parkour up to it. Yeah, look at that chest up there. I parkoured up to that thing. Parkour! I think I went the other way, though. Not that way, although that way was probably easier. Can you see if there's a hidden tunnel? Ooh, where? Where's the hidden tunnel? I love hidden stuff. Where are we hiding this tunnel? That leads to Redcliffe Castle. We could go to Redcliffe Castle? Excuse me? For the first game? Oh, not in this game then? Sorry to get your hopes up. Sad. I cry. Can't believe you would do this to me. What a betrayal. Crazy. Crazy. I did love Origins though. Origins was a great game. Okay, you guys got like 1 minute to chit chat before I switch you out, Sarah. I mean, I should have put one. Yeah, I don't... Can we see Redcliffe Castle from here? Is it up there? Where is it? I don't even know where it is. They changed the layout of the walk down. Is that over there? No, that's a windmill. Okay, which little quest would you add to this game if you could? What is missing for you? A nug. That's first and foremost. The fact that I don't have a nug. The fact that I don't have a Mabari or a nug. Because in 1 and 2, you at least had a dog. And I played with a couple mods in 2. Which gave you some more options for pets to have around. So I had a nug running around with me in that too. And I loved it. But the fact that you don't have any animal companion in this is crazy. Agreed on the Mabari and the nug. I know. I know. I really enjoyed the dragon fights. But I almost wish that they were integrated a little bit more. Like there was more story to them. Rather than just, oh hey, here's a new area, here's a dragon, go fight it, you know? I wish there was more like acknowledgement of, oh hey, this is the dragon terrorizing the area, you gotta go find it, gotta go kill it. Okay, all's good. It kind of just felt like, new area, new dragon, get that out of the way, check it off your box. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun fighting them. And like the 3 in Priest de Leon, I felt were cool because they were different levels and they were so close to each other, so it was almost like a skills challenge. But I don't know. Except for Crestwood one, yeah, exactly. And the one in the Frostback Basin, it had a story to it. And flipping what's his face, who does not want to give you his dragon research quest. Freaking Frederick. Oh my god, Frederick, the worst researcher in all of Thetis. That guy. Okay, they haven't talked, so I'm gonna go switch out with Cole. Freaking Frederick is a hack, is what he is. The whole reason he won't let me turn in the quest is because he doesn't know what to do once I give it to him. He didn't expect me to complete the quest. He doubted me. He doubted me, and that's where it all went wrong.
Hopefully the Inquisition can take care of these people.
That's what you have to say? Okay, well fine. But I cannot believe Frederick would do that. And that's why Kendrick's the better professor. Yeah, we'll fast travel. I thought there was a horn thing here. But I guess not. Let's go back to camp. Can't believe stinking Frederick. God. Still upset about it. Let's do you. Let's do Cole. Let's do Bull. Okay, let's run around. 10 minutes. Were you in that part of the Western Approach where time had stopped? The part of the Western Approach where time had stopped. Where time had stopped. I know that there was like a time travel situation going on here at Redcliffe. I don't remember time had stopped in the Western Approach. If you go in, all the demons and mages are frozen. Oh... Maybe. Yes. Yes, I was in there. I remember that, yes. Look at the little nugs. I love you so much. I love them so much. Like I said, because I'm the Inquisitor, everybody who joins up, they get their own personal mug to love. Some supplies here. But there's no supplies here. I can't do anything with it. Everybody gets their own nug. And that's incentive for joining my Inquisition. If we all get our own nugs. Our little tookie pee. There's a book in there for Frederick's quest, but you might have got it already, and the quest is truly borked. The thing is, I went ahead and laid out the bait or whatever for the traps before he technically gave me the quest. Because I didn't know. It just let me do it. I was like, okay, this is a thing I need to do. That I didn't realize I needed to do. I didn't realize I needed to do it because I didn't do it then. I already put out the bait or whatever. Give me that. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Stinking Frederick. That guy. At least this gives me a chance, I guess, to look for more mosaic pieces. I haven't finished a single mosaic either. Which I've not been super, like, hard looking for them. But some of them I'm only missing, like, one piece. One piece. Oh, my knees, my ankles. That's a weird mechanic. First you need to disarm the traps, and then you put them up again. Yeah. Pretty much. But I did that before he technically gave me the quest or whatever, because it gave me the option to do it. So I did it. And then because of that, it's broken and won't let me do it. So yeah. Stinking Frederick. What a guy. Oh, look at those. What are those? Are those Mabari? Oh, they're cute. I like the open exploration here. I don't like the map. Oh, I don't want to fight the Mabari. I don't like the maps. Is what I don't like about this game. I know it's just, there's like nothing on the little mini-map. If you look at the mini-map, there's nothing on the mini-map. I would like to actually see, oh hey, this is a river. Over here is like a path up and stuff like that. It's hard to just know where you're going sometimes. I mean, sure, it shows up like when there's something of interest like this or when there's a quest. But like, sometimes it's hard to know how to get to the thing I'm trying to get to because the path isn't like marked on the mini-map. And that's a little frustrating. Like, I've gotten used to it at this point. But I was very used to Origins and 2 where you don't have as much open world ability. It's kind of just set paths to like outside areas or towns or wherever you're at. It's like a specific area. There's not a lot of like exploration involved. So the paths are more definitively marked on where you're able to go. But the minimap feels pretty useless. I'm gonna be for real. Besides like when I do the search thing and it pops up with this, but otherwise it feels like, why do I even have this? I don't think you have it because the companions still have talked. There's also supposed to be a banter bug that keeps dialogue from happening when you do not make all your quests and codexes and whatever is read. We can read some codexes. Characters. This is something we need to do anyway. Blackwall. Ooh. This is new. Okay. Okay, so we do have some stuff to read. And I try to read codexes when I can, but I don't always remember. We won't get through all of these. Constable the Grey, Silverite Wings of Valor, hardly relevant now. They are Warden Blackwell's achievements, and the man we thought to be him was someone else entirely. It explains why I had scant information on Blackwell. He must have been lying low for years. I compiled everything I had on Thomas Rainier. Read on, Liliana. What follows is the history of Thomas Rainier, prepared for delivery by Sister Liliana. Rainier was born in Markham, a city-state in the Free Marches. Little information on his early life, but he was already a skilled warrior by the time he turned 18. Hoping to make his fortune, he joined a grand tourney, that great marcher contest of arms. He won the melee, proving himself and earning a substantial sum of gold. What happened to the coin Rainier won in the tourney is a mystery. 2 years later, he appeared in Orlais, no richer than at 18. Still, he leveraged his abilities and lingering fame to gain a place in the Orlesian army. Rainier excelled as a soldier, rising through the ranks quickly to become a captain with a number of men under him. Rainier's men were fiercely loyal. Our sources believe that many would have gladly defied a higher command at his word. On the surface, Rainier safeguarded his men's interests, but further investigation reveals that he was primarily concerned with his own advancement and profit. Rainier's desire to amass a fortune likely explains his involvement in the massacre of Lord Vincent Callier and his family. Our sources tell us that Rainier was approached by Chevalier Sir Robert Chapius. Sir Robert supported Grand Duke Gaspert's claim to the throne and wished to enter into his good graces by eliminating Lord Callier, one of Celine's staunchest allies. Chapuis hired Rainier to assassinate Callier and offered him a great deal of coin for it. We have no reason to believe his actions were politically motivated. In the spring of 935, Lord Callier and his family were traveling to their summer home on Lake Celestine when their caravan was ambushed. It is unknown if Rainier realized that Callier would be traveling with his family. Rainier and his men slaughtered Lord Callier and his entourage. They spared not even the children, all 4 under the age of 13. It seems that none of Rainier's men were aware of the true reasons behind the Lord's killing. They simply followed Rainier's orders. Rumors of Rainier's connection to the murders began swirling through the upper ranks of the army, and must have given him forewarning. He was gone when guards came to arrest him. His men, however, were not so lucky. Almost all were charged with treason, save a few who managed to get away. Tom Rainier was labeled a traitor and a criminal, but remained at large until now. I'm getting some tea for the storyline. For the story time, go for it. Briala. Watch out for elves in Halam Sharal. Almost no one notices they're even present. A servant scrubbing floors, a waiter filling glasses, under-gardeners weeding the border, maids and valets dressing nobles. There's no room, alcove, or alley so private you can't find one there. And they're watching. They're organized. The rumor you've heard of some mastermind leading the elves is no rumor. I have reports that this Briala was Celine's personal spy and assassin, a bard of unusual skill. Who she's working for now, we cannot confirm. Say nothing. They will hear you. Part of a communique intercepted by Inquisition agents, author unknown. What's next? Here's one. Empress Celine Valmont. My dear Viscount, I congratulate you on securing an invitation to appear at court. Allow me to present you with these 3 words of advice as a gift. Don't underestimate Celine. You must not mistake her reputation as a diplomat and peacemaker to mean she avoids conflict. Dozens of her enemies litter the bottom of the harbor in Val Royeaux. Negotiation did not send them there. She is as shrewd and as ambitious as her grandfather Judicael. Judicael. That's a good name, Judicael. I like the name Judicael, the first. But unlike him, she knows how to handle the nobility. She built the University of Orlais, the most vehemently opposed project in Orlesian history, because she knew how to win the support she needed to overcome even her bitterest rivals. She can keep a pet apostate in front of the chantry, because even the divine... Oh. Ouch, you're kicking me. Sorry, a vehicle went by. She can keep a pet apostate in front of the chantry because even the divine fears her influence. Do enjoy your visit to the palace. Sincerely, Duke Germain. Okay, and we have 2 over here. Grand Duchess Florian de Chalon. Your Grace, you requested the swiftest, surest method of getting a message to Grand Duke Gaspard, so I have arranged for you to meet with his sister, Grand Duchess Florian de Chalon. While she is of the least account among the current heirs to the Orlesian throne, her connection to her brother is extremely close. Gaspard will listen to anything she says. Be persuasive. M. Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalons. Lady Mantillion, I can offer no apology for my nephew's behavior at the other night. Gaspard has never betrayed any interest in following my advice. In truth, everything he said to you at your dinner party he has also said to me. His resentment at being deprived of the throne has festered for some time, and he was never one to accept defeat gracefully. I would take Gaspard's threats of war seriously. I do not believe my nephew knows how to resolve problems through the use of anything but steel. If his record of the battlefield is any indication, he is quite adept at doing so. I shall be increasing my personal guard directly. Sincerely, Duke Gratian. Locked. I wish I could scroll through here. Ugh. I can't click it. Okay. Lieutenant Wren. Is this one? Oh, I already read that one. Yeah. Here's one. Morgan. Monsieur, I, too, am concerned about this new advisor to the Imperial Court. If Celine is truly curious about magic, why not turn to Madame de Fer with her questions? Why seek out this dark-haired apostate from Ferelden? Why bring the woman here? After a great deal of surveillance, I can reassure you somewhat. I do not believe this Morgan has our Empress ensorcelled. That's a great word. There is no way to be certain, of course. But the witch and Celine argue often. If Morgan tells Celine something unpleasant, she will avoid the witch for months before curiosity draws her back. Morgan has an interest in ancient things, magic from the time before the chantry even existed, and it is this pursuit that intrigues Celine. Morgan can answer questions that Madame de Fer either could not or would not. Whether any pertain to blood magic or other forbidden things, that I can only suspect. 3 of my spies disappeared after attempting to breach the spells protecting this woman's laboratory in the depths of the palace. I would raise a fuss, but then my efforts would be revealed, even though I doubt I am alone. The entire court is consumed with curiosity, and the more Celine keeps her in the sidelines, the more we all wish to know. Our Empress plays with fire. Considering she has yet to find herself a husband to solidify the future of her dynasty, these dealings with the apostate are one more nail in her coffin. Yours in trust, Madame de Carnay. Okay. Ah, stinking Frederick. Nobody likes you. Scout Harding. This has been updated. Forward camp has been established in the frozen hinterlands, and suitable locations for other apostates for outposts have been identified. Progress into the area proceeded ahead of projected schedules thanks to a local volunteer. For further details, read on. Slider was ambushed and overwhelmed by bandits and might have died if not for the timely intervention of Lace Harding, who rescued Slider with two well-aimed stones from a sling. Her family Mabari ran off the remaining 3 bandits. Harding and Contessa the Mabari escorted Slider back to the forward camp, followed at a distance by the small herd of ambling sheep that belonged to a neighbor of the Harding family. Once there, she requested a map, which she proceeded to fill out with helpful details, most notably known bandit hideouts and ambush points. Map completed, Lace Harding took her sheep and returned home. We did not expect her to return the next morning, now outfitted with a small bow and leather jerkin, an absent 1 hound and a herd of sheep. Maps are all right, but nothing beats a guide, she said. That was a week ago. She's still here. I took the liberty of offering her a position as a scout. Yours, Charter. Okay. Here's one. Storvacher. Interesting. She is the whole beast of Stone Bear Hold. All other bears in the area are mere imitations. Storvacher. How do I even begin to explain Storvacher? Storvacher is flawless. She has 2 ancient elven trees for claws, sharpening, and a silver honey dish. I hear that her claws are valued in Dinarum at 10,000 sovereigns. I hear that she sells her shed fur to her Legion master weavers in Valroyo. Her favorite story is Hardened Highdown. One time she met Alistair Theron, fabled warrior of the 5th Blight, and he told her she was pretty. One time she clawed me in the face. It was amazing. From Ruminations upon the Avar and Their Customs by Reginald de Gorge. That reminds me of the Mean Girls, interview thing. That's what that reminds me of. Okay. That's done. Crafting materials. What's new here? Is it just Amrita Vein? Because I don't see anything else new here. Amrita was a hedge mage. Let's start it over. Amrita was a hedge mage. Famed for her talent as an herbalist, she could brew filters to soothe every ache or ailment, even coax the ill back from the brink of death. As word of Amrita's talent spread, she was made a target for capture. Amrita fled from them, refusing to go to a circle. The Templars took off in pursuit, dogging her steps, until they came to the edge of the western approach. Knowing the Templars were less than half a day behind her, Amrita forged ahead. When the Templars came to the edge of the desert, they stopped and turned back, believing that Amrita would be doomed to die in that sand-blasted wilderness. But Amrita did not die. She crossed the wasteland on foot, living off the strange plants that grew there, finding water and roots buried beneath the sand. On that long trek, Amrita discovered the herb now known as Amrita Vein. She brought it out of the desert with her and continued to study and cultivate it. Amrita's extensive writings about desert plants, including Amrita Vein, eventually found their way to the White Spire, where it was decided that her contributions would earn her a degree of freedom. She was allowed to continue living as she desired, as long as she submitted to the harrowing. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia, botanist. Okay. Okay. I would like to go ahead and keep reading these, and I don't know how long this will take, but I do like to read the Codex Pages, so I don't think this is bad. Do I think we'll finish the game today? In that case, probably not. But I know that there's DLC after the game anyway, so I don't mind if it goes on. I don't mind, if we stretch out today to be just, walking around and reading. Like a slow, easy chit-chat day. So, yeah, we'll continue reading these after break, but it is lunchtime for the cats, so I gotta go feed them and get some Wawa for myself. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Set that there. Do what you feel like doing. Yeah, this'll just be an easy reading day, walking around day. See if we can get the Bull and Dorian romance going after I get these done. I don't mind spending a day like that since we did this stuff with Morgan earlier. So you have to break? Yeah. We're going to take a tenner, so take this time to go to Strellickies, get some Wawa, get a snacky, all that fun stuff. I'm going to go feed my cats, and we'll be back shortly, guys. I need a lettuce wrap from Taco Bell. Do you want explosive diarrhea? Ow! Gizmo, don't bite. That hurt. He's at the point where he's trying to eat me, so I gotta feed him. Okay, BRB, guys. See you soon. Okay, sorry for the delay, guys. Lunch was a little chaotic. First of all, Gizmo did not want to take his medicine. Second of all, he bit me hard enough for some red sauce to come out, which is crazy. Dude, not cool. I know he's a nibbler when he wants to, when he's loving, but like, not cool. And he didn't take his medicine. He's being a bad boy today. And also his tail wrap came off, so I had to fix that. And it was just chaos. Just some chaos. But all's well, hopefully now. I see you, you little brat. But I did take a break, so I need to do 10 squats. So I will do that now. And I will give you a kiss. Mwah. Even though your kisses hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. You guys are lucky I can even still do squats after what happened on Thursday. That was so many squats then. Okay. Okay. I'll make sure stream's still going well. And then we have it scuffed again. Knock on wood. Look good there. Looks good there. I love to see it. Cool. Okay. Numi, I will trade you 1 dog for all cats. I don't know. I really like my cats, even when they're being bratty. Which, to be fair. Okay, no, Yeti's still kind of bratty. Ever since we got Stranger here, she's just been all growly all the time. Don't get me wrong, she's always been a bit of a touch-me-not. But, like, now, even looking at her, she'll go, "Argh." It's like, what are you doing? It's not even him. What happened to our snuggle times? But anyway, let's get back to this codex, guys. What's new in here? It's crazy that we haven't found everything yet. Dragon. That's just researched up, so we don't need to read that. Anything else new? Here's a new one. Poison spider. I think that's just researched up. Yeah. Here's one. What are you? Shadow. That's just researched up. Okay, I think that's... Oh, there's something else in here? Okay, we missed one. What do we miss? It's hard to see the sign that I haven't looked at them yet sometimes with these. Here we go. Lurker. Ooh, this one hasn't been researched up yet. Okay. You want to hunt lurkers? Alright. Then there's a few things you should know. First, they don't just live in caves. Some of the locals call them cave lurkers. But I've seen them in the wastelands, in the marshes. Really anywhere you think creatures shouldn't be able to live. Why? Because they eat almost anything, and they eat rarely. When they're not hunting, they're curled up in a sort of hibernation to conserve energy. If you can catch them in that state, consider yourself lucky. If not, you'll need to be on your toes. They're quiet when they want to be, you see. Hence the lurk part of their name. They hunt in packs. They spit poison. In fact, I've lost more than one fellow because a group of lurkers descended upon him while he took a piss in the bushes. They surround him, paralyze him, and then tear him to pieces. all without the rest of the camp knowing a single thing was going on, not 20 feet away. From the most dangerous things to eat by Pol Agir Fridi. Okay. Groups. What's new here? There's one. Shah Bratal. A torn page from Shaper Volta's handwritten journal was discovered among trade correspondence delivered to Skyhold this morning. The Inquisition's courier could not recall how or when it came into her possession. Rin's murderers hide in the shadows, watching me from a safe distance. The Shah Bratal saw the Titan favor me with the gift of shaping stone. I am more powerful than they will ever be. They fear me. They love me. They understand I am part of the Titan they defend, but they don't realize it doesn't need their protection. It never has. Whoever these dwarves once were, whatever motives drove them to remain here, now they are only lost. I don't sleep anymore, but sometimes I stop to listen. Yesterday, or was it an hour ago, I became aware of a Shah Bratal who had crept close enough to leave an offering, an empty suit of their armor. Did they think I would wear it? Lead them? All their gift did was summon the image of my dead friend as I returned to him to the stone. I left the armor where it lay. Tomorrow. No, it was just a moment ago. I enter one of their towers. I sense how rapidly they flee my approach. They think I come to destroy them, but I don't have to get close to do that. I'm just curious to see how they live. Do they live? The tower offers no answers. It is quiet and spare, reminding me of descriptions of the topsiders' temples to their gods. Are the towers temples? Fortresses? Both, perhaps? Only one chamber provided anything of interest to me. A domed, circular courtyard held a pool of the Titan's blood at its center. Empty suits of armor sat neatly in a circle around the pool. Is this where Shah Bratal come to be entombed in their metal skins? What smith makes this armor, and where does it come from? My lost kin are hiding something. They have a thaig somewhere. I have no interest in fighting that citadel to Shah Bratal, but another might. Interesting. So, Speaker Volta is losing it down there. Lovely. Love that for her. Great. Secondly, the Shah Bratal are being, like, ensconced in these. Like, they're being... that reminds me of the golems from Origins. Remember? It was, Paragon... Kyrden. He had the anvil. He made the crown for me. Yeah, and he knew how to make dwarves into golems. And that's what that reminds me of. Interesting. Is there more? Yes. The Order of Fiery Promise. Ooh, I feel like this is a new one. Consider the time in which the original Inquisition existed. The First Blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritor of the Prophet's face, there was more than one group claiming to represent... No, I've read this. Yeah, my brother's in a TV, my boy. I've read that one. The Sentinel Elves. Elves ambushed us just when the Master said they would. 5 days into the wilds. They move faster than any elf I've seen, and they know most of the forest like they were born of it. The ones who escaped melt back into the shadows. They're strong, and they know no fear. Every damn elf we cut down fights to the last. The attacks have slowed since we doubled the watch. We've killed enough to make them pause. Corypheus says the elves call themselves sentinels. We were going over the plan for the final assault on their temple, and he told me the elves we're fighting are the last true priests of the old gods. Before I could stop myself, I asked how he knew. I felt like a damn fool the moment the words left my mouth. But the Master just looked at me, then opened his hand. A second later, that magic orb was floating over it. He told me it was elven, that the events made him believe it came to him for a purpose. The Master turned, and I thought I was dismissed, but his voice stopped me before I left. He said, solemn as I've ever known him, that there were many things he couldn't tell me, that he hid them so I would stay focused on the well. He said that while I'll sacrifice much, there will be no secrets once I've become the vessel. I left then, but I can't stop thinking about it. I'd swear there was regret in those last words. Wish I knew exactly what for. Charred excerpt from a logbook kept by Samson, recovered by Inquisition spies from the wreckage of a Red Templar camps in the Arborwild. The rest of the book is too blackened by fire to make out. Ooh. Mysterious. Okay. Okay, that's all that. History. Here's one. dwarven inscriptions, hissing wastes. The sun burned above oceans of sand, but in the sand was stone, strong and true. Farrell hewed the stone and built, as great as any tig in the deep, and with the sun's help he ensured the tig prospered and grew. Viral Paragon fled from the strife his brilliance created, the strife that destroyed Tig's sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Viral into the pitiless surface. The surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. After many years, Viral, greatest of paragons, could not bear life's burden, and with the burden growing, he called his sons to his bedside. He bade each son swear he would take care of his brother, and the brothers swore and mourned when their father returned to the stone. Viral's sons built monuments to their father, locking away his great works, and worked together for a time, side by side. Each ruled half the Tig, but each ruled differently. They argued, and heated words made the brothers duel, and where one brother fell, the other raised, bloodied axe in hand alone. This is the tale of Viral, paragon among paragons, father of 2 sons, who against their father's wishes fought from foolish words and foolish pride. For pride these halls were made, to honor a father's deeds and grieve his loss, and for loss these halls were made, to honor a brother mourned, a father taken by time, a brother dead by my own hand, and with this work behold my grief in stone and shifting sand. Ooh. Rhymed at the end. Ooh, I feel like this is new. What is known about Inquisitor Ameridan would barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Draken. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves into the Chantry as part of the Navarran Accord, their order serving as a precursor to the Order of Templars in the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the Accord was signed between 122 and 124 Divine, Ameridan left his position and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated hearsay, broad speculation, or salacious rumor-mongering. No, I have read this. I have read that. This is a new one. Old Elven writing. This elven writing found in the Arbor Wilds is so old as to be incomprehensible. Oh wow, thanks. Some family history there, yeah. Here's 2 new ones. The Guardian. Josephine found a torn handwritten journal page tucked into papers on her desk and immediately delivered it to the Inquisitor. The page was obviously written by Shaper Valto. How you talking to me? But the Inquisitor's ambassador cannot explain its appearance in Skyhold. I don't remember most of what happened at the end. Inquisitor Adar fought to stop the earthquakes, and we raced together through a place more beautiful than anything I had ever seen. How it could be the source of all that devastation confused me. It still does. I felt Rin's absence with every step as we ran to the great circle. Immense lyrium veins pulsed with life, and their power flowed into the circle. Something grew from it. A towering being born from the stone rose to stop us, the Guardian. It lashed out, and I fell into a warm light's embrace. I thought I was returning to the stone. Perhaps I did. The light receded as I awoke in paradise. The Guardian lay shattered, the Inquisitor stood triumphant. A victory, but I could not take any joy in it. The Guardian had come to defend the Titan, protect the stone from being weakened. It tried to kill the Inquisitor, but to me, it offered only gifts. I hoped to use them well, and someday understand why I was chosen to receive them. Ooh. The Lion of Orlais. As to your question regarding why a lion is considered the symbol of Orlais, particularly when the lion is a creature native only to Eastern Thedas, the answer is quite simple. It adorns the crest of the Valmonts, the family that had ruled the Empire since the end of the Exalted Age, and in truth it is the Valmonts which have come to represent Orlais. Before them, the Orlesian symbol was that of the descendants of Cordelius Draken, a dragon. As to why the lion adorns their crest, that dates back to the time of Lambert Valmont, a young captain of Orlais who distinguished himself at the Battle of Aisley, that great and infamous battle that ended the Fourth Blight. It is said that young Valmont disregarded orders during the battle, taking his forces to relieve the beleaguered Antevans and saving them from absolute destruction. Though the superiors were at first chagrined, chalking up the captain's actions to an infatuation with a certain Antevan camp follower. This, incidentally, has never been confirmed. It later came to light that the Antevan force had been led by King Azar Adalberto Campana himself, In the political realignment following the Blight's end, Antiva was an important ally to Orlais, and Lambert Valmont was an Antivan hero. He was given the hand of one of King Azar's daughters in marriage, and elevated to noble rank. With a valiant lion to adorn his newly created heraldry, the Orlesian Emperor was forced to respond in kind, granting Valmont a marquisate. Imagine, if you will, the hero returning to Val Royeaux from the Blight, sporting a wife with royal blood and the honors of 2 nations. This is why jealous nobles called him the Swaggering Lion, a nickname he embraced. It was Lambert Valmont's son, Alphonse, who later led the civil war against the usurper, Xavier Draken. He killed Xavier in a single combat, giving rise to the great Orlesian legend of the lion slaying the dragon, putting an end to the Dragon dynasty as he assumed the throne, and changing the Orlesian symbol forever. From a letter by Brother Genetivi to Prince Kalen Theron, 920 Dragon. Interesting. My boy Genetivi. Is this new? No, I don't think it's new. That's a new one. What pride had wrought. And as the black clouds came upon them, they looked on what pride had wrought, and despaired. The work of man and woman, by hubris of their making, the sorrow, a blight unbearable. Canticle of Threnody, 7:10-11. Pride! What other sin wounds us so deeply as pride? It drove the old Tevinter magisters to blacken the Golden City. It pushed Mafrith to betray beloved Andraste, and it has made fools of kings and peasants ever since the Maker formed us from nothing. Pride disguises itself in surety. Who among us has not looked at our fair country and thought, surely we are safe here, under protection. Our world will last forever, for we are mighty and wise. These verses say to the faithful, go and look upon the ruins of old, and ask who remembers the faces of those who dwelled there. Only the Maker's knowledge is complete. The words he gave to us through blessed Andraste are the one true constant in our world. A land without the chant is doomed to be forgotten by time. Notes in the Chant of Light by Mother Bazoria of the Grand Cathedral, 937 Dragon. Here's one. Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. The old gods will call to you. From their ancient prisons they will sing. Dragons with wicked eyes and wicked hearts. On blackened wing does seat take flight. The first of my children lost tonight. Canticle of Silence, 3:6. The Dissonant Canticle of Silence is an alternate creation story to the versions of the Canticle of Threnodies. Much of the canticle is written from the point of view of the Maker himself as he addresses humankind, which is why it was ultimately considered a blasphemous presumption and removed from the verses of the chant. Popularity attributed to Archon Hessarian, Silence depicts the Maker as more sorrowful as the corruption and betrayal of his children, both spirit and mortal. He mourns the fall and corruption of the old gods as his own mistake, and urges his mortal children to turn aside for the dark path their elder siblings have led them down. Most historians agree that Archon Hessarian had indeed likely written this canticle during the Bloody Tevinter Transfiguration. Literary scholars of the Imperium often cite this as one of the oldest recorded pieces of propaganda. In the 6th verse, the grieving Maker calls upon his mortal children to acknowledge that the dragon gods have manipulated and deceived them, and to throw off their corrupted influence and return to the light. As the people of Tevinter rose up and slaughtered anyone remaining faithful to their own gods, this became the rallying cry of the most terrible bloodbath in the history of the Imperium. From the Chant of Light, Literary Analysis and History by Sister Tessaria. Okay, that's done. Letters and notes. A different Darkspawn? The journal, penned by an unknown writer, appears to be quite old, with many of its pages damaged by water and dust. The entries that can be read all appear to be about 20 years old. We finally found Amok alive with that passage. Still can't believe it. The only reason I didn't stop digging is because he had the key to the cache. But after 2 weeks, I was expecting to find it on his corpse. What story does he come up with? That he was found by a Darkspawn of all things. A talking Darkspawn. Polite as you please, who fed him and gave him water and evidently chatted with him about surfacers. I don't know what Amok is thinking, coming up with a story like that, but he swore by the stone it was all the truth. Crazy as it sounds, I know Amok, and he's got the imagination of a dull hammer. Why would he make something like that up? Reminds me of a story my grandsire used to tell about something his grandsire did. Said he once came upon a group of 3 Darkspawn in the deeper roads, each twice the size of any dwarf, bigger than humans even, and dressed up like kings. He He watched them from the shadows and said they talked like people about things he couldn't understand. A city gone black, and they blamed each other for things that could barely remember for what. My man was just like that. Never remembered the slight, just that she was angry. The story goes they attacked each other and one ran off while the second choked the third to death and then ate him. Ugh. Don't know about Darkspawn having talking kings. Never mind polite ones that give you food and tea, but maybe Amok met one of them. There's strange things in the deeper roads after all. Things the Shapers can't even recall, as if smuggling wasn't dangerous enough. That is very interesting. Because we knew, I can't remember how many, was it 7 ancient magisters went in to the Fade and became the first Darkspawn? I want to say 7, I could be wrong. It could be more, it could be less. I want to say 7 though. I like the number 7. But one was the architect from Origins who I killed. One is Corypheus. 2 were here, or 3 were here. 1 ran away, 1 choked another, and another died. We have no idea who those other 2 were, though. One of them could have been Corypheus or the architect. Oh, hey, Tony. How you doing? Hello, Rigatoni. That's my favorite pasta noodle. What's going on? How you doing? We're playing some Inquisition, and we're currently reading the Codex Pages I need to catch up on. But lovely to see you, sir. Hopefully you're having a good start to your weekend. What's next? Anything else in here? Okay, I don't see anything else. Magic, here we go. What's new in here? There it is. The Rite of Tranquility. We called it the Rite of Tranquility, a mind branded with lyrium, brought to a state devoid of either emotion or sense of self. The rite was required to achieve the true peace that could draw a spirit of faith from the depths of the Fade. A difficult task, considering a tranquil mind is all but invisible to these beings. The candidate must be pure. If the candidate proved worthy, the spirit would touch his mind, and he would be freed from tranquility, as well as made into a seeker in truth. If he proved unworthy, tranquility was permanent. It was only later, when the first mage attempted to join our order and failed, that we learned tranquility rendered a mage unable to access his magic, as well as immune to demonic possession. Thus, when the Circle of Magi was born, we gave them the most holy right we possessed. It was a sacrifice we made for the good of all. So dangerous mages would be spared execution, and yet live productive and harmonious lives. What we did not give them was the secret of its reversal. That knowledge, and our ancient bond with the spirits of faith, shall forever be solely ours to keep. Next for Cassandra's tome on the Secrets of Truth. Interesting. You're a criminal to Numi? I'm not a criminal. You're a criminal. Show up my chat and call me a criminal. That's crazy. But also, te amo to you, Tony. I hope you enjoyed the art. Oh, there's another one here. Alluvions. I did it last night on Sin Stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's just our squad. It's our Magic Girl Squad. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. It's us, the Madoka 3. Oh, gosh. Alluvions. Let me tell you something. There are mirrors. Old mirrors, from the ancient times when our people ruled every part of this land. Only they're not really mirrors. They're alluvions. You find some dusty old scholar, he's gonna tell you our people used alluvions to talk to each other. Don't believe it. They're portals. You walk into one and eventually you come out the other side. Or at least this is what I'm told. You ever wonder why they never found any elven roads, like our ancestors never walked anywhere? That's why. They use alluvions. And there are still alluvions in the old places today. Some of them even work. And Brella knows where they are. If we can get our hands on them, we'll have an advantage that no human could ever hope to counter. The ability to move across half of Thedas in a heartbeat. From a letter discovered in the ashes of a building in the virtual alienage 940 Dragon. You're so cool. Thank you so much. You're so cool, Tony. You're very welcome. Happy art fight. Oh, the places you'll go. Arbor Wilds. Crucius? Cruxus. I'm gonna go Crucius. For once, look to the elves for guidance. The Daedalus shunned the Arbor Wilds, when the people who would start a war over a single crumbling wall ignore a large elven ruin to the south. It bodes disaster. There is beauty and curiosity in a forest, such as trees that rise tall as towers, but those who travel too deep into them never return. You asked if I could identify the elven architecture from the few existing sketches of the outer ruins. They have curious similarities to stonework found in Arlathon, so I would guess it is likely an old elven temple dating 200-300 years before the Imperium. Anything else is conjecture that I fear will spurn you on in this folly. Letter from a scholar of the Tevinter Imperium to Magister Crucius, a mage of high standing who led a doomed expedition into the Upper Wilds a year afterwards. Okay. Here's one. Halam Sharal. After the glorious reclamation of the Dales, the elven capital lay empty and in ruins for years, a haven for bandits and highwaymen. I like highwaymen. It's a cool word. And all manner of miscreants. The land lay unused until the Exalted Age, when Alphonse Valmont, the very Lion himself, declared that a palace should be built there in honor of the valiant actions of his brothers in besting the armies of the false Emperor Xavier Draken. Originally called Chateau Leon, it was designed as a grand retreat for the Emperor's brothers and their families. The city of Halamshral grew around the palace. The first records of its existence appear in the Storm Age, when Emperor Cyril granted the title of Marquis to Sir Reginald Montclair for administration of Halamshral. An elven uprising destroyed the Chateau Leon in the Blessed Age, when Emperor Judicale the first rebuilt it. He named the new retreat the Winter Palace. It was designed more for the Emperor and his immediate family than for any cadet branches of the House Valmont, and became the heart of the imperial court in the darkest months of winter. An excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1, by Elodie Fernot. Frostback Basin. Halvor often arrives around winter's end, but given the recent weather, I haven't looked for him, which is why his voice across the market took me by surprise. Lowlander, I was owed a drink on my next visit, and supper, unless you were getting out of your wager. Maybe I was trying to get out of the bed, but I happily paid the bill at the end that night. I asked Halvor where he'd last traveled, and he said he'd been trading with an Avar hold in Frostback Basin. Then he raised an eyebrow at the look on my face. So I described the story his uncle told us as children, where brave expeditions get lost in places like the Western Approach, Nahashin Marshes, Frostback Basin. He laughed and admitted it could be a cruel place. He described thick forests, greater than any I've seen, I'm certain, and darkened swamps. His rule for traveling there seemed to boil down to be wary and alert, because everything can kill you. The wildlife is violent, the cliffs are steep, and you must be mindful of the gods' wishes, here meaning his Avar gods. Of course, the hunting's good, the trade fair, and the Avar hold impressive. But do people really disappear in the forest, I asked? Few lowlanders come through. Not sure how many leave after. The last was a joke, but I won't be visiting that hold anytime soon. Letter from a Ferelden merchant to his cousin in High Ever. Okay. On Skyhold. Ooh. A page from an enchanter's journal scorched to near illegibility. The style is an old Ferelden dialect, circa mid to late Divine Age. Oh, hold up. We've read that one. We've read that one. We've already read that one too. Here, this is a new one. Inquisitor, your archivists have asked me how I came to know the name and location of Skyhold. To the latter, I may speak easily. When one walks into the Fade, any fortress that has seen enough battle shines as a beacon for spirits drawn to death and struggle, even after centuries of disuse. As to the former, I myself cannot say for certain. The whispers of old memories carry 1,000 such names upon their breath, and it is possible that this name belonged to some other keep in some other land. Still, it seems an auspicious name, for there is one peculiarity, blah 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 blah, of language that your scholars seem to have missed. When the words reached my dreaming mind, Skyhold was not simply a fortress in the sky, nor was it some simplistic allusion to holding up the sky. Skyhold, Tarasilan Talas, was the place where the sky was held back. Given your efforts against the breach and our battle against a madman who seeks to assault the Black City in the Fade, I can only hope that the Inquisition's new stronghold lives up to its name. Solus. Okay, that's interesting. Temple of Mythal. Once again, Genitivi is completely at odds with reality. Ancient elven temples were no simple shrines. Extensive digging shows that buildings radiated out of the main edifice, much like a city wrapped around a palace. Indeed, these temple complexes must have been cities once, with a veritable army of functionaries running them. Each cult had different rituals, ablutions, and prayers to their chosen patron throughout all hours of the day. The time and effort devoted to them must have been staggering. Perhaps it's best we have lost knowledge of these pagan rites. The deities that the old elves worshipped, if they existed at all, were clearly demons masquerading as higher powers. One shudders to think of what went on before their thrones. From an essay by Atronus of Antiva, scholar and naturalist of the Antivan royal court. Okay. Tales. Here we go. A ghoulish delight. Ooh. Ahem. My dearest Regine, surely you must have heard of the Paget's failing fortress. They've lost almost everything. The Lord made some bad decisions and trusted people he shouldn't. All that's left is La Maison Verte and the Dales. They have to sell it and move to the city. I was called upon to find someone willing to buy the house. You would be so proud of me. I surpassed all the Lord's expectations. I looked into La Maison's history first. Did you know it was built in the time of the elves? It was a sanctuary dedicated to Andril, goddess of the forest. The house was built around the ruins. The heart of the shrine was an etched stone altar, now in the Grand Hall. It's quite spectacular. Any noble in Valrio would be envious of something with such historical significance. I planned a party to show off the house and its elven altar. We had it decorated with white flowers and candles, even brought in some hots to graze in the garden outside. The effect was stunning. Then, my stroke of genius. Remember when Lady Karine's pastime was reading about elves, and how sympathetic she was to what happened to the Dales? She couldn't stop talking about how we must make contact with the restless elven spirits. All her lady companions were so taken with the idea. Well, I did just that. Or, I made the guests believe that's what happened. I had to hire a mage to help, of course, a very discreet fellow from Montsamart. During the party, I talked about how the house was a haunt for sad elven spirits. They ate it all up. Romantic, they said. For the final touch, I had everyone join hands around the elven stone and pray, and the mage, no names, cast a spell that made us dance like puppets on a string and sing The Little Bluebird of Summer. It was a triumph. Offers began pouring in. One of them was even from a representative of Grand Duchess Florian. Oh, I have so much to tell you. I can't wait to return. With great love, Ignatius. Interesting. I think that was a haunted house I was in. It actually was haunted all along. What's next? Anything else? Anything else in here? Nope. Oh, there is one more. What did I miss? What did I miss? I missed one. I missed one somewhere. Oh, where is it? Oh, we're not all the way down. That's why I missed it. We weren't all the way down. There we go. 2 marked in battle. In a hold past our own, there were 2 men. One was born Ivet Jovsson, the other Ruckus Hildson. When word came Lowlanders marched on Ivet's hold, he searched for them. He found the Lowlanders in a valley, and his heart was grieved, for they wore mail and spoke eagerly of battling Avar, and came in great numbers. But clever Evat studied the rock above the Lowlanders. When they camped for the night, he climbed up to the tallest peak and rolled a great boulder to the edge, aiming for the light of their fires. The boulder slid with other rocks into a mighty wave of dirt and stone. More than half their number were crushed, and the others fled in terror back to the lowlands. Ivethold was a great feast, held a great feast to celebrate, and said the songs would now call him Ivet Stone Thunder. Ruckus Hildson grew jealous. Did he not shoot better than Ivet? Did he not run faster than Ivet? A great monster lived at the top of the mountain by the hold. It had feathers of gold and taloned claws, and stole their game from the valley. Ruckus swore he would kill the beast to make his own legend mark, and went hunting on the mountain. The first night, Ruckus found and killed a ram. The second night, Ruckus found and killed a hart. The third night, Ruckus found the nest of the feathered monster, and it was empty. The hunter laid the hart and the ram on the nest, then climbed above it. When dawn broke, the monster returned. It greedily tore open the meat. While it was distracted, Ruckus leapt down and plunged his sword onto its back. The monster screamed, but its hide was thick, and the sword stuck. The beast took off into the sky, with the terrified Ruckus still on its back. The monster twisted and looped to shake him off, and the sword dropped into the deep valley. Desperate, Ruckus held on to the feathers of the monster's neck. He saw the beast would soon fly over his home, where all his friends and kin were gathered, in astonishment at the sight above them. Ruckus threw his weight, trying to force the monster closer to the ground. It worked, and when the beast soared over the hold, Ruckus twisted and threw himself off. The gods were kind, and the beast flew off. Ruckus landed in the midden heap, torn feathers floating about him. Ruckus was humble the rest of his days, never again letting jealousy take his head. The hunter knew, in the end, his legend mark could have been far worse than Ruckus Featherfall. For the Stories of the Wild South, a collection of tales of the barbarian nations of Ferelden by Lady Susanna Ashwell of Ansburg. That was a cool one. I like that. Okay. We've read all that, and now we're going to run around for a while longer to see if we can get some more talking from my fellows here. And that's what we'll do today. We won't we won't do Doom Upon the World. This is going to just be a chill kind of talking stream. Guys, I really hope you like smooch at some point. I really want you to talk to each other. But it's 53. I will check again I will pay attention to when we get to 103. In the meantime, we'll just run around. We'll run around. We'll chit chat. We'll have some fun. You know what else I've been watching? I've been trying to watch through all of Star Wars stuff in chronological order. Okay? And I just finished watching Rebels, which is the first time I've ever seen Rebels. And I don't know why I slept on Rebels for so long, because Star Wars Rebels is actually so good. It's so good. I need it on DVD now. God, it's so good. Kanan Jarrus might just be one of my favorite Jedi of all time. No joke. And I just think, I don't want to go fight those dogs and walk somewhere else. I think that era of the Star Wars world is a really interesting era. And especially getting to see more of outside perspectives. Because with OG Star Wars, you're seeing like Luke's mythic journey from farm boy to Jedi, of course. But like, you're not seeing a bunch of the other world, and you don't really have context for the rest of the world. You're learning alongside Luke. And then, of course, you have the prequels, which add some context of what has been lost. But you still don't get a full, I feel like you don't get a full grasp of it. I feel like Rebels covers a lot of that really well. In this era where, like, the Jedi are supposed to be all gone, but Force sensitives still exist, and the rebellion is growing but isn't quite there yet. So I really, really, really enjoyed Rebels. So glad I watched it. And I watched Small Shadow Lord. That was good. The animation has... Star Wars animation has gone up so much. It's so good. Oh my god. Star Wars animation is wild. I love it so much. I think next on my list is Andor. I've not seen season 2 of Andor, and I really need to rewatch season 1 because I don't remember a ton. So I'm excited to watch that. And then of course, Rogue One. And then rewatch the OG Star Wars trilogy. And then I can't remember what's right after that. Might be Mandalorian. I can't remember. And I plan to rewatch the sequels too. The sequels are not my favorite. Gonna get into some hot takes, I suppose. But keep in mind, everyone is allowed to have their own opinions. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions. But I don't love the sequels. What are you guys doing camping in the water?
Set up to warn us if bandits or apostates attack.
Oh, I hope that doesn't count as talking. I didn't engage in conversation with them. But the sequels are just not my favorite. I feel like they're good movies, but they're not good Star Wars movies. If that makes any sense. Like, if they existed without the rest of Star Wars, I feel like they would be pretty good. But because the rest of Star Wars exists, I feel like they don't fit. But one of my biggest complaints... So Fallout 2 starts, hear me out, when? Strats, oh. I was like, starts? What are you talking about? We're almost at the end. Why would I start Fallout 2? Oh, I can read, I swear. My strat, okay. So, maybe try a different area. We can go, well, we can go somewhere else. Hissing Waste, we can go Hissing Waste. I'm not going to talk about my strats for Fallout 2. Not because I wouldn't, but because, ooh, what's this? It's just thinking Requisition Officer. I don't care about them. I realized something, Leptail, and I'm not gonna talk about it until Thursday. So you'll just have to wait in suspense until Thursday. You just have to wait in suspense until then. What is happening? What is happening? That was weird. I've never had that happen before. Okay. 12:58. 108. We're gonna walk around. Why is it nighttime here? Look at the moon! The moon! Okay, this is kind of romantic. This is kind of romantic. Okay. Okay. I could see this happening here. Let's go. Just setting the mood is what this is. Very romantic with a big old moon. You know, some vultures. Lovely. But anyway, my biggest thing with the post original trilogy chronological stuff is that the new the first, what is it called? First Order, that's what they are. The First Order just kind of comes out of nowhere. It really, to me, it cheapens the myth of Luke Skywalker and the whole rebellion and the original trilogy. I'm not saying that there doesn't exist, that it can't be a story where Luke tries to build up the Jedi Order and Leia tries to build up the Republic, and then through sticking too close to the past or whatever, they fail. But especially with the sequels, it just comes out of nowhere. And I feel like I have to give the benefit of the doubt. When the OG movies came out, the prequels didn't exist. Nobody knew how the world got to the state or what it was like before. And so there's a possibility of doing another pre-sequel trilogy to show, to act as the prequels did for the OG trilogy, about what the New Republic looked like and how it fell. But, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I understand that after, like, the rebellion and they defeat the Empire and Vader and Palpatine die. Spoiler alert. But I understand that remnants of the Empire can exist and it can become this, like, shadowy organization. Almost like that looks like a dinosaur branch right there, does. But and I like that it's especially like in the Outer Rim area. Like, it makes sense for stormtroopers and these ex-Imperials to be showing up in, like, Mandalorian. Oh, there's some bad guys. Where we're more in the outlawed areas of the galaxy. But for it to just suddenly go from this thing on the rim of reaches, the far reaches of the galaxy, to suddenly taking over the galaxy again, I just feel like that cheapens some of the effort and the story of the original trilogy. And another thing is the whole thing with Ben. Like, to me, that's the biggest character portrayal of all, because the whole original trilogy is Obi-Wan and Yoda telling Luke that, hey, we've been preparing you since, like, you were born. We've had this plan for you where you're going to go and kill your father. And, like, we're training you right now to go and kill your father. Hold up, my phone glitched a little bit. We've been doing that this whole time. It is your destiny. We've decided that. You are that new hope we've been talking about this whole time. You have to go save everyone by killing your father. And Luke's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I think there's still good in him. And they're like, yeah, right. I doubt it. And then lo and behold, because he keeps rejecting this destiny they put upon him, Darth Vader kills Palpatine, and then he dies at the end, of course. But it was only because Luke continued to believe in him and went against this destiny placed upon him. And the fact that he would do that much for the literal Darth Vader, the boogeyman of the galaxy. But then his own nephew, it takes one little force vision and he's like, oh, I gotta kill him. God, it's just redonk in my opinion. That's a character trail right there. I have thoughts about this, as you can tell. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. It's why I've only ever seen the sequel trilogy once. And that was as they came out. I've seen The Force Awakens more than once, but that's just because I think I watched it again in preparation for the second one. Yeah, I get heated on this. It's not that, like I said, it's not that the sequel movies are bad movies. They're just not great Star Wars movies. But again, benefit of the doubt, people really hated the prequel movies when they came out, and 20 years later, people love them. And I'll admit, the prequel movies are my favorite. I love the prequel movies. But so maybe in like 20 years from now, people will be like, oh man, the prequels are so good. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. So that's my soapbox. Give me that. Something else up here. Let's go get it. It's a spider. I hate those guys. I can't remember who it was, but when I was in Sin's stream last night, someone was talking about curing their arachnophobia by being too tired and just punching a spider to death. And it could not be me. I am afraid of spiders. Arachnophobic right here. I cannot deal with them. Cannot deal with them. They are the worst, especially like the small jumpy ones, you know? Like the bigger ones just make me want to vomit. But the small jumpy ones, they're the worst. Like I have to run. You know, like the types of fear response you can have, it's like fight, flight, what is it? Fight or flight, and then there's like fawn or something like that. Mine isn't any of those. My fear response is I have to keep my eyes on the terrifying thing so I can make sure it doesn't go anywhere until someone else can come and help me. So I just stand there. Or freeze, that's the other one. I guess maybe it's freeze. No, because then I run away too. I don't know. I have to watch it to make sure it doesn't go anywhere so that people know where the danger is. That's my fear response to spiders. So someone else could come help me and rescue me. Guess I still doing good. Okay, he's being cute. Get him! Get him! Get that one too. Get him! Heck yeah, let's go. What am I missing? Oh, you had some loot. I'll take it. Gimme. Gimme. Okay, what's over here? I gotta say, I'm kind of excited to get to Veilguard. I have really enjoyed this game. I've really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun with it. I've really enjoyed the world building. I've enjoyed the quests. I've enjoyed the companions. But Like, I will be interested to see where we go next. I don't know how much of a time skip is between this and Veilguard. I know we're not completely done with this. Like, there's still, what is it, the Trespasser DLC or something after this I'll have to get to. So I know we're gonna be on this complete story, which is also great. I love it. Like I said, I love this game. But I will just be curious to see what the next game is. Like, I don't know. Origins might still be my favorite though. The lack of Nug Amabari does lose this game some massive points from me. The fact that I don't have an animal companion really hits a hard blow for me. And I've enjoyed like doing the shard searching quests, but I think that's mostly because this is my first time playing it. That's a sort of quest I think will get old once you play it more than once. Oh, here's a body. I'll salute you, sir. A dwarven vase, okay. These look like some guys, some Venatori. Well, I'll get them. I did like seeing like old characters again. Like, oh, what's his name? And Redcliffe. The one guy's kid who's all grown up now and is in charge. I like seeing that. I like seeing him. I like seeing Dagna. Having Dagna come back. Iron Bull slightly improved. Like what? Us killing Venatori? Okay. Oh my god. Jeez, criminy Dorian, you spooked me. Oh my god. I thought he was a ghost for a second. Jeez, criminy. God. What else have I liked and or disliked about this game? I've already talked about the mini-map. The requisition thing, I don't really care for. It's okay at first, but the fact that, like, I wish I could make the sad weapon, but I still can't find the last sad splinter I need. And it's like, it's really hard to know where you're supposed to get some of this stuff. And also that they just keep repeating and they don't just finish. That's a little disgruntling. But I've liked being able to level up my requisition and get perks for that, especially getting like knowledge perks and stuff, because I like getting more dialogue options. And especially because leveling up is just to get more abilities, it's not to add more like what's the word I'm looking for? More like skill points to certain skills or anything like that. Like in Origins, you could add to your charisma and stuff like that, and that's how you unlocked.
I like your horns, the Iron Bull.
Ooh.
But they're dragon horns, not bull horns. You could have named yourself the Iron Dragon.
Oh. Shit. That would have been better.
That's amazing. Okay. Oh, it's just a fox, but now it's dead. I'm sorry, fox. I didn't mean to kill you like that. If you enter the one forge of the cave, and well, then you do not get the splinters you need. I don't even remember what fort you're talking about. But like, it's just so funny that it's a sad weapon. It's a banana on a stick. That's really funny to me. But oops, I didn't even press that. Otherwise, you get them from breaking down all the doors of the fort in Ampris de Leon, Crestwood, and the Western Approach. That's one where you can enter through the well. Oh. Okay. I've got several. I think I'm just missing one. The sad weapon's just really funny to me. And like, I've done some things where it was like, I need towers or something. I was able to get that. But the fact that the requisition quests otherwise, like the Spider Ichor and stuff like that, just keep, or the geological surveys, just keep repeating, bothers me. Because it's not, like if you don't get them from the requisition officer, it's just exclamation points on your map like you have a quest. And if you do get them from the requisition officer, it's like your journal isn't complete. Okay, we've got all those. So that bothers me a little bit. Yeah, I avoid the requisition officer like the plague. Yeah. it's fine at first, but like I wish it would get completed, you know. Here's some more guys we can get. Hacha. Ooh, loot. Get 'em. I have really liked companions though. I've really liked some of the stuff going on with the unique situations the companions are in. There are a lot of characters I would like to go back and try to romance. Like Bull, I would love to romance. I didn't romance Bull solely because I felt like in terms of story, it didn't make sense for my Adar to romance Bull. But it would be really cool to do it in the future. Oh, that poor deer. I've loved Cassandra. I would love to romance Cassandra, but Cassandra's heterosexual, so I'd have to play as a male Inquisitor, which is fine. I would just do another playthrough, but I love her. She's so sweet. And same with Dorian. Dorian's really cool. He's really fun. I love his mustache. I like the replayability because the companions can really give you a lot of different dialogues depending on whether you are friends with them or not. Yes. I also think there's just like some really major decisions in this game which you make, especially like early on, where you can side with the Templars or the mages. Like I sided with the mages because I'm a mage and I you know, but it would be really, really, really interesting to play like a more devout Inquisitor. Because like my Adar here, Hera, is pretty, she's not very pious when it comes to stuff. She's not very pious about that. Got it. But it would be interesting to play as a more pious Inquisitor and inside with like the Templars and stuff and see like where that would lead. Take different people on the main quest and they might get extra stuff. Yeah. There is a lot of replayability, which I enjoy. And like I've played Dragon Age 2 twice now. I played it once, first time on stream, and then I went back and played Origins, and I played 2 again off stream so I could refresh before I played this game. And I felt like there was replayability in that, even though I was trying to mostly do it the same as I did before. Why are you red? Why are you running? But I feel like this game has the most replayability. Yeah, same with that. You can play an elfy elf, you can play a pious human, the different specializations. Fun to try it all out. Yeah, absolutely. I was really close to playing an elf for this. But, like, I'll be honest. Elf, I didn't really want to play an elf. I feel like elf and human are the two, I don't want to say least favorite. I just feel like they're, elf and human are so generic in some ways. And in terms of like fantasy and whatnot. I like the dwarves in this. I like the specific lore with the dwarves. The elves are cool in this, don't get me wrong. I really love the elves, but I just wasn't really interested in playing an elf too much. Which is why I think in the next game I'm going to go back to being a dwarf, which I was in Origins. I love the dwarves. And I was really interested in playing a Qunari for this one, because this is the first time you get to play a Qunari. So that's fun. And I know in 2, you have like, you're playing a specific character. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that at all, especially because you could choose your class, and it had, like, you choose your class at the start, and that already makes a decision on which one of your siblings survives. So you're like playing a dwarf and warrior and Valkyrie. That's what I plan to play. I plan to play a dwarf warrior, because warrior is the only class I haven't played yet. So that'll be fun. I also want to go back and replay Origins and be, either a human noble or a city elf. People said that those are 2 of the saddest backstories, and like, I would love to see them actually. I would really love to see them. And you know, that's part of the reason why I'm not super interested in modern games or newer games as they're coming out. Like already, like I have this policy where it's like I don't really care about newer games or looking into them right now, especially because they come out and it's like there's a million bugs that are still involved they were going to fix over the next several months. So it's like, Did not even like really worth getting into because sometimes the bugs are like game breaking anyway. So I don't really pay, like I pay attention, like I know GTA 6 coming out, all that. But I don't really play new games like that. And it's just, part of it, it's like, I don't really need to at the moment unless something super duper interests me because there's so many like older games that are still great. Like this game is from 2014. That's more than 10 years ago and this is fantastic. I've really, really, really enjoyed this. Oh yeah, my first was City Elf. And I did really like the Human Noble backstory. Yeah, I've heard that both of them are, like, tragic, and I'm very curious about that. Very curious about that. Hacha, hacha. Ooh, that wind is cool. Oh, no! We were right at the timer! Oh, shucks. Oh, let's see if it did anything. We'll walk around for another minute to see if the timer's almost up. Oh, man. I didn't realize that was the end of the world. See, this is why I hate this mini-map. It tells me nothing. It's a useless mini-map. Ugh. Let's see if they do end up talking. I'm gonna stand right here and look at you guys and see if you say anything. You have found it. You have found the end of the world. Oh my god. Can't believe that. Nonsense. 10 minutes for any dialogue. And it's freaking... I walk off the end of the world. I love that for myself. I'm gonna stare at them to see if they talk in the next minute or so. Because timer's pretty much up. I say timer like I have timer set. I'm just watching the time. Where are we gonna go next? Because I would like to go to a different area. I kind of run around here for a little bit. Last time I played this, I found a tiny shrine to Dragon Mythal on top of the main grave in the Dragon Valley here. Ooh. Where's that? Let's go check that out. Oh, the main grave? Over here? I usually look at all the nooks and crannies. Yeah. That's how I found that cheese thing. Dev's definitely like hiding things. Yeah, I found the cheese shield somewhere. Deeper down on the side. Which side? Left or right? Over here? The Tomb of Firel? Right? Okay, I think you mean over here, the tomb. We'll go up here. No, we'll go over here. That way I can just run straight. Straight this way. I don't care about your news. Stinking requisitions officer. I do like the exploring aspect of this. I like the world's huge. Like I know it's not like open world. I don't need a game to be open world though to enjoy it. But there's still so much room to hide stuff and explore and all that. Like that cheese shield and the Plants vs. Zombies reference before. That was fun. I like that. Some people did not enjoy the big maps, but I like it. I don't mind it. I wish, like I said, I wish the mini-map was more useful and with telling me about the terrain and where I'm at and stuff. But I don't mind the bigger map myself. Hello, dead body. Goodbye, dead body. I will tell you what I don't enjoy doing, though. I don't enjoy having to hunt animals for leather. That makes me so sad. I know that's a silly thing. It's probably a silly thing. I know they're not real animals, Numi. That's what they're there for. But I don't like... It's one thing to kill like a monster that attacks you, but I don't want to fight like the little nugs or the deer or the little foxes. That just makes me sad. Find a hidden cave with gold and like...
So when we run into a big guy with a shield...
You are big, boasting, battering, and I blend behind. Daggers in darkness. 1, 2, 3.
Assuming that actually means what I think it does. Great.
Okay, so they're still talking. 10 more minutes. Let's go. Recently I found a hidden cave with gold and like the skeleton of Ironman. Oh my god. In the what's it basin DLC area? In the Frostback Basin. We can go run around there. I think that place is really pretty too. So we want to talk out at 1, so 9 minutes now. We can go back to Frostback Basin. That's another thing. The areas are so beautiful. That's another reason why I don't mind running around them. They're so pretty. Like even though this is a desert, it's so pretty, and the stars and the moon and everything. It's really nice. You have Frostback Basin, but the cave is hard to find. I think I could successfully leave you there. I found a couple of dead dudes I saw before. And you know, if you just point me to the area, let's not go that way. I will search around until I find it. We need to go a little further south is what we need to do. It's on the map and all. Easier to find a tomb of fire rolls on the map and all. Yeah. Hey, we're just running around for the stream anyway and chit-chatting while I try to get these two to matchmake. It's fine. But yeah, I don't like having to hunt the animals. That makes me sad. I know you can go buy the leather, but the fact that the animals get caught in crossfire all the time makes me sad. Like I said, a silly thing, but it makes me sad. Okay, we're looking for a shrine to Mythal. Dragon shrine or something. Ooh, I can get up here. Maybe. Maybe. Let me jump! Or not. Or you want to be rude? I feel like I can stand on that. I had some lightning ability that kept getting things with the ambient magic. Yeah, that's me. I really love my lightning spell right here. But it does, like, have multi-target attack. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Immune to lightning? Okay. It's a teeny tiny shrine. I'll keep looking. Like, if you go up on the big blocks of stone that make the portal in front of the shrine. Oh, okay. Big blocks of stone. What was that? Huchacha. Huchacha. Okay. Okay, I remember this a little bit. I do remember some of this. There's up here. Take that. Let's see. We're looking around. Bring it around town. Yeah. You have the right location yet? I assume I'm at the right location. This is the tomb of Firel. It's down there. You said it was above it, right? Because it's down there. Here's some big blocks of stone. Out on the ledge. Okay. Out here? Hacha! Not on top of this one. Okay, maybe on top of that one over there then? Or those ones over there? Either way, we gotta get down to get over there. Look at the map. Over here, maybe? The main one? So over here. On top of the actual, like, cave part. Okay, we gotta get down first. And not break my legs while I do it. Or at least not break them much. Hacha! It's fine. On top. Ooh, what's that? I see you up there, the dead guy. I'm gonna get ya. Hacha! You got a shield on you. Or a toy soldier. You have the sturdiest legs they gotta be for all the running I do. Up there, then we need to get on top of the ledge. Okay. I've run all over this continent. I gotta have some sturdy legs. I don't skip leg day. Every day's leg day. Not this one? Oh, you're right. You're right. I went the wrong way. You're right. I got a little lost. All's good. Let me just break my legs again. Grab some death root. Nom nom nom. Let me grab this too. The volcanic arm's pretty good actually in terms of materials you can just gather out in the wild. Hachacha. You know what I do wish there was in this game? A mechanic to break down things you've created and back into its component parts. You know what I mean? So like if you use dragon webbing on, like dragon stuff on a thing, but then you get a better schematic later, you can break down that thing, get like the dragon stuff back out of it, and then making the new schematic with the dragon stuff you just got back. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a good mechanic. I understand why it's not there. Ooh, I see it. I understand why it's not there, but I wish it was. Ooh, yeah, this is hidden. Look at this. Hello. Okay. Look at it. It is a little dragon. That's cute. You're so cute. You're coming home with me. Little guy. Praise be Mythal. Yeah. That's cute. Oh, let's look at this view for a minute, too. What a view. This whole tomb area. With Stonehenge over there. Very nice. Very nice. You just sit here and keep watch, little dragon guy. Dragon gal. Let's keep looking around up here. Hoocha-cha. Hoocha-cha. There was one area, I can't remember where it was. I had to go back to watch my VODs. I feel like it was a deserty place like this. Where we came out of like a dungeon or something, and we had a camp right outside of it. And there was like these fortress, it kind of went down to like the staircase to like this fortress or whatever area. And if you go around the edges, there's like ramparts, but you can't really get onto the ramparts. But there's also like little towers that into the ramparts. And in one of the towers, there was a skeleton, but he was a funky looking skeleton. And I wanted so badly to get up there and see the skeleton. But I couldn't. I tried everything to get over there to him, and I couldn't. I can't remember where that was. I wanted nothing more in the world than to get to that skeleton, and I couldn't. Also, hi Patrick, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Was it on the western approach? It might have been. It might have been here. I can't quite remember. It was one of the camps. Mountain Fortress. Maybe up here? Statue Camp? It's been like 30 minutes jumping for it. I did! I would happily spend another 30 minutes. Patrick, today we're just running around. I think we're pretty much to the last quest. But then I got distracted because Iron Bull and Dorian aren't together, so I need them to talk, so we're running around to get them to talk. There's also a chest on the ramparts there that you can't really get to, and also the Grail. Is that what it was? I swear he had something. I feel like it was this one. We're just running around. I don't care about your requisitions. This is not it. It's one of these camps. But yeah, we're just running around chit-chatting today. No, it's not this one either. Mountain Fortress, maybe? You have to have them do stuff. You need to actively be questing, I think. No, they talk sometimes. And I don't really have any more quests to go on. No, it's not this one. We're quested out. Canyon Camp. Logging Camp. Cove Camp. Sands Creek. Maybe it's not here. Because I don't see it. I don't think it's here. I feel it was like in the place with the prison. Wherever that was. But they're talking on like a timer. So we're running around and timing them to see they talk. Unless me teleporting has reset the timer, in which case, dang it. Dang about it. Chit chat, talk to me. I hope it didn't reset them. I got a quest for you, fix the wildfires. Let me just get on that. I do have this freeze spell. You think that'll do it? Or maybe I'll just send the fires into the void and the rift. Let me just do that. I did see that train video. Wild. It is crazy. Like, it's not been... We haven't had, like, okay, I'm in West Virginia, and, like, I was kind of expecting to maybe see some stuff in this, like, have yellow skies or whatever from it, but we've actually not seen anything here. Although it did storm really, really, really hard yesterday. And I have to assume that's, like, because of the fires and whatnot. No, I think every time the requisitions officer speaks to you, it does reset it. Daggone requisitions officer! I don't like them. They're so useless. Useless. We're gonna avoid every requisitions officer ever now. And not go back to that camp. Ugh, stupid requisitions officer. Ugh. Ugh. Gotta wait another 10 minutes. It's fine. Like I said, we're just chit-chatting and running around. We'll do more quest stuff next week. Just an easy day doing some stuff. We finished up the war table though, Patrick. It's all empty. It's all gone. I have no more things to do. I never thought the day would come. Like, what do I do with myself? I don't know. I guess I run around to try to matchmake my companions, I guess. Sent you some photos of what's like in my area in Canada right now. I want to see.
That staff's in pretty good shape, Dorian.
Ooh.
You spend a lot of time polishing it?
Oh! Okay. That was flirty. That was flirty. Also, wowza. That's not fog, that's smoke. That's crazy. It looks like you're in Silent Hill. That's what that makes me think of. That's wild. Stay safe, Patrick. Stay safe. Have you built up Skyhold? I think I have. Yes, some flirting accomplished. I assume I have. I also don't know. We got 10 more minutes for the next one. How many times they gotta flirt before they are together? Yeah, the air smells and tastes like a campfire. Oof. I will say, the sky was not bleary here, but I did feel like it smelled kind of smoky. But also, we're still pretty far away, I guess. It is approximately minutes, sometimes more, sometimes less. That was pretty much 10 minutes. I gotta make sure I'm not going off the edge of the world again. I had 2 weeks of orange yellow sky. Oof. Oof. Oh, look, there's a dinosaur. Like I said, stay safe, Patrick. Please. Watch out for that air quality. I have gotten alerts about air quality. But, like, I'm not, like, I've not seen visible indications of it outside. But there was also the big fire that happened here just like last week. It was in Parkersburg. Huge warehouse fire went down. Yeah, that made national news because it was massive. And the thing is, like, it was on the 4th of July, not last week. Was it not last week? What is today? The 18th? No, it was 2 weeks ago? It was 2 weeks ago. I'm lying to you. 4th of July is what it was. But, it had caught on fire the day before, and the firefighters put it out. Or they thought they'd put it out, but then it relit, and then it engulfed the entire warehouse. You know, which is full of all the chemicals and all sorts of stuff. It was just lovely. So that was pretty crazy. I didn't get to see that one in person, but that was a nearby thing that happened. Fires everywhere. Dorian, stop jump scaring me. Give me that. Hello, little fox. You're cute. You completed both their personal quests? Yes. Their personal quests are completed. Hacha. Hacha. In terms of the journal, only thing left with Inquisitor is doom upon the world. Deep roads, like there's this. I've technically opened all the gates, but I don't have all the thingamadoos. I didn't collect all the gears. That's requisition. That's requisition. That's requisition. That's requisition. And the western approach, I can't do the thing with stinking Frederick. And that's requisition. Stinking Frederick. I blame this dilemma on him, actually. It's his fault. It's his fault. Just idle around the hissing waste camps or emerald graves. We're just running around. I'm collecting stuff and fighting some stuff in the meantime anyway. Can't hurt. But basically that's what I'm doing. I don't know. We went to the emerald graves first, actually, because I thought that was a pretty area to run around. And then we might actually go to Frostback Basin after I get this next bit of dialogue. Because, Stardance was saying that there's a Ironman thing in a cave, and I kind of want to go see if I can find that. We also found this little dragon, that's not my guys, those are guys we can kill. Little dragon mythal statue shrine on top of Thyrel's tomb. Get got! Get got! I'll get got! Ow. Rude. How rude. Okay, they're gone. Good job, guys. Give me that. Give me that. Anything else? Anything else? No? Okay, good. Where are we at now? Up here. Oh, we can go this way. Give me that death root. What's our next topic of conversation? I feel like there should be a ghost out here. I feel like this is prime area for a ghost. With the moon and it being night and all, we're in this desert. I feel like they missed an opportunity for like a ghost story here. I know that we've seen like ghost stuff going on, but I feel like this would have been a great place to like have to follow a ghost somewhere. It's just kind of spooky, but I kind of love it. Rock Top Ridge, Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. A nug ghost because you took the leather? No, I didn't. You have no proof of that. I've never had nug leather in my life. Never had nug leather. Oh, hands toward the sky and a wata? Oh, thank you. I will take a sippy. Hydrate or dihydrate, guys. And I will stretch my back. I kind of need it. I'm shrimping a little bit. Open your inventory right now. No, why would I do that? Why would I need to do that? Oh, who are we fighting? Oh, did I accidentally press the thing? Ugh. Okay. That makes my back feel a lot better, actually. Thank you for the stretch. Good job. Good job. Hello, fellas. What was that? Is that a tree? What is that? Oh, it's a rock? It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. I'll get you. I'll get you. Oh, I didn't mean to anger you. I didn't mean to anger you. I bet there's nothing there. Nope. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Who has nug leather in this economy? Crazy. I've never used nug leather once in my life. That's the thing though, the fact that nug leather exists and you have to kill nugs to get it is wild. One aspect of the game I could definitely do without, just saying. Oh god. I don't like having to kill the poor animals for leather. It makes me sad. Relying on Chrissy to never complete your nug plushie collection? No! I probably never will anyway. My 3 are probably the only 3 I'll get. I realized that the yellow one, that's supposed to be the gold one, is like a really special edition one. I can find it on eBay, but it's like crazy expensive. I did get a battle nug though. Did I show you guys that? I have a pink nug, a gold nug, brown nug, and a battle nug plush now. Plus my Mabari. Oh, get him! Get him! Got him. Yeah, the yellow nug is rare. Yeah, it makes me sad. I'm unfortunately not made of money. Although that would be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't want to pull a Midas. Rock top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Hi, little fox. Mwah. I went around and gave my companions all a little smoochy on the cheek earlier, Patrick. Oh, and we judged Samson. We did that. I was torn between letting Cullen question him and having Dagna study him. And I ultimately went with Dagna. Oh, pardon the yawn. Because I felt like Cullen couldn't be impartial. When it came to questioning, he would get too caught in it. So I let Dagna study him. Get him! Just add to the wish, say I want Midas touch, but I want to be able to control my ability. I mean, it'd be pretty sick to be able to like make stuff into money, literally, but yeah, always gotta be careful. You never know when you're gonna get a monkey's paw situation. Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Get him! Good job. You guys, what are you doing? We can fight him, that's fine. Let's get him. Now you still debase the gold value and it become worthless. If you turn it into gold, what if I just turn it into straight money? Midas touch, but it just becomes money. Get him! Nom nom nom. And then I would fully expand my DVD collection. Ho, ho, ho. Also, Dagna experimenting on him daily might be cooler. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect her to go easy on him. I just figured that if I let it end up bad if I let Colin be the only one in charge of like interrogating him. Plus, figuring out how to like counteract Red Lyrium, I feel is a good thing to be looking into. And if anyone can do it, it's gonna be Dagna. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Just money? Cool. You get rupees. I'll take precious gems, sure. I'll take some precious gems. 1,000 daily limit of precious gems? Sure. I'll take 1,000 precious gems a day. That's a weird looking box. I just gotta say. Or ruin or rock or whatever that is. It's just funky looking. I feel like there's gotta be something to it. Or maybe I already opened it or something. It seems very unusual. Should be.
The sky is
here we go.
so big.
That's it? I waited 10 minutes for that? Ugh. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go to Frostback Basin. Yeah, let's go here. 10 more minutes, and then that's pretty much the end of the stream anyway. We'll call it quits there. I'll go back to Skyhold and check and make sure I've upgraded everything, and then we'll call it quits after 10 more minutes. One more battle running around. Rubies or ruby are the gemstones. Rupees are Indian currency. I was taking ruby as, you know, from Legend of Zelda. That's what I was imagining you meant. You know, Legend of Zelda rupees. That's what I was imagining. Oh boy. Give me that. Poison spider glands. I'll take it. So, after stream today, I need to go on Mix It Up and move my timers and stuff only to Mix It Up. I would like to add a thing to where it counts how many times someone's redeemed first or second or third. So, and it will keep track of that. I'll have to look into that a little bit. And then one thing I've wanted to implement for a long time, but I haven't had a good idea for, is like where you come in and you redeem your daily whatever. And it just counts that. And it's just like a check-in thing. I'm not fully sure what I want it to be though. I feel like just your daily star is a little generic. You want fictional gems that have zero value in the real world and are probably glass to how they are mass produced. Hey, their economy has to build on something. Our economy was built on gold, so theirs is clearly built on, you know, precious gems. Daily nug. You want your daily nug? Okay. What are we gonna do once I'm finished with Dragon Age? What will we do then? We won't have nugs anymore. Oh yeah, I love that these guys are still just here. All these statues. That's really funny to me. I thought like Daily Star, your Daily Stardust. Cottage Cryptic had one that was like cryptid photo because cryptid. Sin has one where it's like your daily candle. I can't remember what everyone does. What is going on? What are we fighting? I can't turn around for 2 seconds. That's you guys get into a fight. Dude, hi, chat. What are we fighting right now? I can't even see it. It's so dark and spooky. Get 'em. Oh, it's those things. I gotcha. Dorian, I can't believe you're getting got by this thing. There's another one over there. God, Dorian's having a rough go of it. These things are tough. Let's do... These things are tough. Oh my god. Okay. These things are so tough. Oh, and you knocked me over? That's crazy. Got him. cheesy criminy. Daily Truck of Starlight. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. But then the whole idea is like you would redeem it each time you pop into stream. Then it would keep track of that. So it's almost like kind of like the stream streak, but it wouldn't be sequential. So like if you miss it, it would still keep track of how many times you've been in the stream. That's just something cool I know a lot of other streamers do. But I've not implemented myself yet. Hacha. 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 Daily pie jack. Oh my god. Get out of here. I forgot how deadly this place is. Okay. Also, I know I said I was gonna look for the Ironman cave, but like I've just been caught up killing spiders, I guess. Get 'em! Get 'em! Delicious. Oh, there's another one. Get 'em! Okay, good. Adu badu badu adu badu badu doo doo. Yeah ba 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 ba. Western Riverbank. Give me that. Delicious. In my belly. Okay, any other topics to talk about? My topiced out. I'm not usually this much of a yapper. Daily particle of antimatter. Oh, that's one thing you could do. It's cool. I like all these old ruins. Your daily sparkle. I kind of like the drop of starlight, I'm not gonna lie. It's really cute. But then, you know, Juby has this one where it's your daily taco, and it's randomized what taco you get, but it also keeps track of how many tacos you get. And I think that's just the coolest. Oh, right. Here goes my try to tell you where the Ironman cave is. Where do you... Look at the map. Where is it? Whereabouts? When you get 100 antimatter, you can redeem matter and create a big bang. What does it even... How does it work? The left down side of the map, the area, but the Fade Touch Beast above that area. Okay. So about here. Okay. Then I will teleport here. No, not to the camp. I don't want to talk to requisitions officer. I'm staying far away from requisitions officer. Bring it around town. No idea. I'm just shooting ideas at you. I mean, fair. I'll take them. But you have to be above the area and kind of shimmy along the ledge of it. Okay. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so we need to stick to the wall here. How far up can I get that way? Let's go over there first and see what we're even looking at. How far up I need to be. Okay, about hereabouts then. So we need to be up there. Because I know you'll debating the other ideas for like 3 hours. I know I'm a debater. I know. You know me too well, Patrick. I gotta talk through stuff. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy and shake. Okay. Let's go up here. I do like the drop of starlight thing. I might go with that, actually. But again, Juby's got the really cool one. I don't know. I'll think about it. I've just been here long enough to have listened to the debate. Most of the time it isn't even a debate. It's me arguing with myself over nothing. Oh, maybe do we need to go up top here then, maybe? Let me go up there, actually. Let me follow the trail. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. At the back, search the rock wave behind you. Up. Like, shimmy along this ledge here. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy and shake. Da-da-da-da. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy and shake. Da-da-da. Ooh. Ooh! Oh my god! Oh my god! It is Iron Man! That's so funny! He's got the arc reactor in his chest and the helmet. I wish I could get a better look at the helmet. That's so funny. And he's got the pulsar in his hands. A drop of starlight to refuel your star-forged body because most things have leftover stardust from a millennium ago. Ooh, that's cool. It's just like gold everywhere. That's cool. Oh, what's that noise? It's just us walking in the gold. That's funny. I like that. Oh man, Iron Man, may you rest in pieces, sir. He never made it out of the cave, guys. That's so funny. I love that. I love little Easter eggs like that. That's amazing. Okay. We should be about to get another dialogue. So we'll sit here for a minute and then we'll go back to Skyhold. And see if I can upgrade anything there real quick. And then we'll call it quits. Wish that Dragon Age did something with the Superman Easter egg and Origins. Yeah. Yeah, I love that Easter egg. That was a great Easter egg. I was talking about that a couple streams of this ago. Because I feel like that whole thing with you have to make the super special star sword, it was so great. And you have this like legendary sword out of it. Like, it was great. It felt so awesome to have that unique sword. Starfang, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know I'm so great and talented in Dubai. Oh, but, the fact that you don't have anything quite like that in this is, you know, it's something. Like, there's legendary stuff, unique stuff I've gotten. And I've liked some more and some less. But a whole quest to, like, go and forge a special blade for yourself. And it could be whatever you need it to be. Like, you could have chosen two-handed, one-handed, or a staff or something, if I remember correctly. And I like that about Origins. There's a whole quest line to find that. And you don't really have that equivalent in this, which is a little sad. But there's a lot of really cool weapons in this. I wish I could find a better freaking staff than this one, because all my mages had the same staff. And it makes me a little sad. It's kind of ugly, too. I don't like it. You guys gonna chit-chat or not? It should be time for them to start chit-chatting. Hacha. Chit-chat. What's the schematic called? Lyrium-infused staff. Is what it is. Chit-chat.
You're doing alright, Dorian.
Ooh.
I know family stuff can be rough.
What would you know about it? True Qunari don't have families.
Oh.
Finding out you don't fit in with the people who raised you. Having to walk away from everything you grew up with. Knowing you've disappointed the ones who loved you. I might know a bit. Takes a tough man to do it too. So good on you. You big old fop.
Yay. Good on me.
Okay, they're getting a little closer. I like that. I like that. But anyway, it is time for us to pretty much call it quits. So I want to go back to Skyhold to make sure I have everything upgraded. We will do that real fast. How many of them talking do they have to do before they're together? Because depending on how many it takes, I could spend a little time next time before we go on the big quest at the end, letting them talk to each other. That would be worth it, in my opinion. What was I do? Oh, I need to go to the Undercroft. With the yo-ho-ho and a new ghetto. And sell some stuff while I'm here. Not sure, it's probably some more. Yeah. I mean, we have time. I don't know how long the final thing will take, but I doubt it'll take a full 4 hours. So, we could spend a little bit of time next time running around still. I don't want to spend forever on it, though. I do want to get the main quest done. Like I said, I know there's the Trespasser DLC. Skyhold customization, is this it? Or no, is it? No, it's gotta be this. Try Wrath of Lovase, it accepts blade and grips upgrades. Weapon. I don't know if I have it. I have Hakon's Wisdom, but it's still not as good as Lyrium Infused Staff. Just nothing's as good as it. Nothing I have anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have that. Banner. Is this what you were talking about with upgrading? Or is there another place to upgrade? Because if there's another place, I don't remember where it is. Wrath isn't as good, but the slots make up for it. I don't know if I have it. I might have to go get that schematic then somewhere. No, I don't think I have that one. Well, what was it? Oh, this is the rune. Gotcha. Buy the staff from the Emporium. Okay. Could look for schematics at the Black Emporium. We could, but I could do that next time too.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Ooh. I felt like there was some UST in that grunt, I'm not gonna lie. Also, your quarters should hold upgrades for the keep. Oh, okay, we'll go up there then. We'll go check out the Black Emporium and maybe Priest Leon. Not Priest Leon, what I'm talking about. Valrio next time. Let's see if there's any schematics I've missed. I don't think there's any in Valrio. But we'll go up to my room. They're so far away. Literally keep me in the tower like a daggone princess. Look how far away I am from everybody. Okay. Anything in here? No, just my wine cellar. My wardrobe. I can go up? What's up? You can buy furniture? I bought some furniture. Nothing I care about up here. I don't see anything else up here. Unless it's wardrobe. The desk? Oh, I can't do anything at the desk. So I assume everything's good. No, I like my outfit. You may have gotten it already. I might have. It's been a hot minute. But, yeah, we'll check out the Black Emporium next time and maybe run around a little bit more to let Bull and Dorian get closer. But then, yeah, we can do I assume this is the final quest in the main game. I don't fully know. If you don't have anything quest-wise for improvement on the Keep, you're fine. I don't. Dull Requisition, the ones with Stinkin' Frederick, and then Doom upon all the world. But like I said, I don't think it'll take 4 hours to do, so we can spend some time getting this thing from the Emporium, letting Dorian and Bull get a little closer, and then we could do that. But also, I know next stream wouldn't be the end anyway, because we had the Trespasser DLC to go through. I don't know how many streams that will take. I don't know if it's a sort that'll be wrapped up in one, or if it's gonna be like Vigil's Keep and take several. But like I said, we'll do it. We're good. We plan to do it all. That's what we're doing. A doom upon the world. Oh, look at that mural back there. I didn't realize that was there before. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Inquisitor approves. It'll take several. Okay. Cool. Good to know. So we still have some Dragon Age Inquisition to keep us occupied for a while. So that makes me less nervous about taking time to like try and get Bull and Dorian closer. But yeah. For now we're gonna call it quits here as I save up here in my bedroom with my lavish bed. Oh ho ho. I mean, I'm guessing about 2 for Trespasser or more if you run around more in it. I like to explore, so we'll just see. We'll just see. But that'll be then. This is now. And for now, we're calling it quits, folks. So, let me go ahead and switch you. 5? You think it's going to take me 5 streams? Okay. Put your money down. Put your money down. God, let me switch over to my end screen. She's criminy. Thank you for the stream. Have a good weekend. Thank you for being here, Stardance. Thanks for listening to me chit-chat and read the Codex. That's most of what we did. You like to explore and debate. I do. Listen, if something comes up, I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk myself through it, okay? But here's my raid message. And let's go see who we can go raid. Who's on? Mars on. I feel like we should go raid someone new. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go raid someone new. I'm still mentally preparing for next Thursday. Oh god. Let's go find someone else playing Dragon Age. No, not that. Stop that. Dragon Age. So you guys can keep the party going. Who else is playing Dragon Age Inquisition right now? The first result is Eucalyptus VT. Oh, oh, I gotcha. Okay. They get bonus points for the name. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, we'll go rate them. They look cool. I like their colors. Blue and green. Amazing. Oh, they're cute. Their model's cute. Okay, yeah. I feel good about this. Start the raid. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's been a blast. It always is. We will be back with more Dragon Age Inquisition next week at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to stop by and join me for that as well. Then we will also be on Lord Generic's channel this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Pathfinder. So be there on Lord Generic's channel then. Also back next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard for more Fallout 2. Hopefully the end. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Yeah. Oh. In the meantime, for more information, we'll go live. Follow me here. Follow me on Blue Sky. And if you want to watch my Dragon Age journey from the beginning, full-length VODs are available on my YouTube, which is linked to my About Me below. Blah, 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 blah. So, go check those out as well. Otherwise, be sure to send the love on the Eucalyptus when you get there. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, folks. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.